Not late. Not late. Lesson-in-law, you got in there. Perfect. Perfect time. Perfect time. Is Alsace to win? Is Alsace to win? Is Alsace to win? No? It's just that I was playing Dead by Daylight with him last night, and he said that I was going to be late the day. So he's not even. So I'm no, not only am I no late, he's not in. I'll win. I'll win. He loses. I'll win. No need for a trial. No need for a trial. It's there. The evidence is there. Just we don't need to go to trial. It's there. Everybody, marbles is on right now. Dr. Awkward thinks the sub. Can I get a TikTok cringe blam? No, you can't, because you asked for that blam before I started streaming today, and that's not allowed because you could get people at 3 a.m. Doing a blam request, and you know that. Afghan Pizza, Lesson Law thinks the subs. Morning, Lesson Law says, morning, can I get a share blam? Do you believe in life after blam? I kind of fucked up, but alright, how about this then? Do you believe in life after blum? Down, 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 down. I can bleed, 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 bleed. I really don't think you're black enough, no. It is better. See, if you thought that was worse, you obviously don't know the song very well. Call yourself a Cher fan. Junior Skeg thinks the sub. Can I get a blam during the Amazon Prime? The blam's been taken, I'm sorry. I remember Lesson Law. I happened to go past Lesson Law's house in the Rust server, and it was a beautiful house. Just happened to go past it. Fencing, or maybe there wasn't a fence at that point, and a roof like that. Just getting on with it. I went, hello, yep, hello, hello, hello. No violence, no trouble, no drama. It was in the early days of that particular server. Nothing like Q11. Factorio thinks the £3. Instead of a blam, can I get a jump scare at some random point today's stream to make everyone shit? If not, stepped on a piece of Lego blam. The blam's been taken. And if you don't mind, I don't want to start a thing where people like give me £3 today, a random scare at some point, and then somebody else gives me £3 to say, right, seeing as you're taking £3 at a time to do like things, here's my £3. Could you do just like for no reason factor in a kind of like a cat meow as part of something that you're saying later on? Do you know what I mean? If I was to do that, people are just going to keep thinking, right, there's £3, right, do this, right, there's £3, right, do that later on. It sets a dangerous precedent. So I'd really... Right, there you go. That's your jump scare there. Right? No other requests for special things to be done at some point in the stream. Nothing like that. Right? You might... honestly, if you weren't here in the early days of this professional phase of my streaming, I used to do things like that. I used to... Or the blams, like... Anybody requests a blam, I would do it. It ruins everything. It ruins everything. Honestly. You think there's enough distractions, me not playing the game and going off on fucking YouTube and stuff like that. These weren't even fun. They just 4 hours of that. Just shite. So, by the way, what's the fucking thing? It's new Father's Day aftershave. It's very grown up smell to it. Like I should be wearing a suit. Like I should be wearing a suit. Princess Koala, Adam, Limitless, Ostep. Thanks for subs. How do you feel about the old BBC building? Could you ever feel bothered to take the stairs? I would ask you. I could be wrong here, but I'd ask you to consult your grammar manual. Could I ever feel bothered to take the stairs about the old BBC building? Could is a sort of up and coming thing. Could is a sort of from this point on. Could you? Oh, or is it? No. I'm talking shite. Could you ever be bothered? Listen, can I just say, Ostep, I'm completely wrong. I think I'm wrong. Could you ever feel bothered to take the stairs? I'm sure there's something grammatically incorrect about that. There's something about it doesn't feel right. I'm no too prideful to back down and admit when I've got it wrong. Ostep, I got it wrong there. Everybody keep that in mind. I humbly backed down. That means, see, the next time when I don't back down, you know that I must be right. Because I'm the sort of cunt who, I correct myself. If I'm wrong, I apologise. By the way, I'm sorry, Ostep. So see, next time, see, that's one in the bank, everybody. It's a technique. That's one in the bank. I've banked that. It's a very, very clever power play. I've banked that. So then later on, when I don't back down with something, even if I do think I've got it fucking wrong, but I don't want to look like it, you will, without actually quite remembering it, maybe you do, maybe you don't, you'll think, right, he's not apologising for being wrong here, but it's not because he's prideful, because he is the sort of person who won't admit when he thinks he's got it wrong. And he's not doing it this time. Maybe we've got it wrong. It's actually very, very clever. This explanation negates the banking too, but that's because it's a giggle. It's a giggle, having a laugh. I'm not seriously trying to do a power play thing. It's a laugh. I'm having a laugh. It's a joke. Just a bit of a joke. Dikino, thanks to the sub. No banter, just up. Thank you very much. By the way, I've got some fantastic merch that I'm making. Just one of these ones you upload a fucking picture to some website, and you order it for there. Cringeware. Limmy's cringeware. So we'll talk, because I was thinking about what can I make, like put on t-shirts and things like that I myself would wear outside, and is maybe good enough that other people would wear it, whether they're into my stuff or into me or no. you know, actually just objectively kind of looks good or something. And I was struggling to come up with something that was neutral enough that lots of people would like it, or I know that. And I was trying to do illustration stuff, and I was failing at that, and various things. And then I came up with the idea, well, why don't you make something that you don't wear outside? You don't wear it outside. You would only fucking wear it in the house, like um, a T-shirt that says something about how much you love banter. Like no saying I love banter, but you know, something like that that you would wear on a stream or wear in the house, and you maybe actually like the fact that you would only wear it in the house. Banter and memes. I've already typed banter and memes. I've already done a banter and memes one. But I didn't quite like exactly how it all looked. I was like, the capital B, capital M, capital B, a lowercase m, all lowercase. Banter and memes, all lowercase, kind of looks like that. Is it Bang and Olufsen or whatever the fuck it is? Trying different things, trying it caps, trying it with, by the way, BANTER, ampersand, MEMEES, is a nice three before grid of characters. And I was going to put that in my face, you know, the waking up sort of face. But I looked at it, and it looked, you know, like a black and white picture. And then that era in like maybe pink or something. But it looked exactly like, well, it didn't look exactly like this. It looked too much like that. Destroyed Rock and Roll by Milo. You know, that kind of thing. Which I remember seeing when it came out. I remember seeing the poster here and there. I was like, oh, what's that? What's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that face? Who's this? What do you mean Destroy Rock and Roll? What's this? So what I was doing was a bit too similar to that, and I thought, well, you could say that, you know, you could mention it as if it's kind of like in a style. No, you can't. You can't. Can't just day something and go, actually looks a bit like that, so I'll mention it. It looks like, no, just day something else. Day something else. It's been used. It's been done. But I've got something else. I tried to upload it last night, but I did a thing where I uploaded the image, removed the background, uploaded the PNG, but it included the background. I think I've got to include some sort of fucking alpha matte sort of thing. Affinity photo. I don't know what the fuck. Don't know why I didn't do it. Did it quick. I'll upload your PNG. Kenzo, see Fun, Sailor Moon Cup, Jen, Roscoe, Robbie, Wondrous and Joyful, Marcus Bent, David Something Else, Radical Penguins, Ftefan. Thanks for the subs. Happy Father's Day for yesterday, Limmy. You've raised us in your image to be the worst cunts on the planet. But I'm not a worst cunt. And you're not a worst cunt. I'll tell you something. There's a few people out there, a few people in this fucking community that try and act like they're no worst cunts. And they try and make out that some other people are worst cunts, but it's actually them that themselves that are the worst cunts. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to say anything else. And it's the same on Twitter, by the way. And we'd gone back about 22 years. We'd gone back about 22 years. The snakes on this fucking internet. I'm taking you back 22, 23 years now. I've experienced snakes for as long as I've been online. And still I'm being surprised by the level of snakery. Still got a few slots. Very bad fart. A big white coo. Thanks for subs. Remember somebody pointed out actually. I accidentally read out about a white big coo. Mean cow. There, and somebody pointed out recently online, some grammar thing, the order of adjectives. I don't know if it was Twitter or something like that. I thought, oh, fuck, that's right. Like, I wouldn't, if I was talking about a cow, or a big, imagine it's like a ball, right? A ball. That's a ball. That's how I say a ball. Ball. And it was white and it was big. I'd say a big white ball. I wouldn't say a white big ball. And I remember somebody pointed all that sort of stuff out, and I was like, that's right. You've got to kind of order adjectives. Do that first, and then that, and then that, and then that. That you don't even think of. Muck Woodsman, Goth. Congrats on the return of the Red Rank Nurse. Thank you very much. I am now a Rank 2 nurse. Few more games, winning a few more games. Rank 1. And then it sits there. You don't go down. I believe. Proof. Super Funky One, thanks for sub. Wish you were a character in the Quarry so we can give you what you deserve. Super Funky One. I'm going to get in touch with my partner manager and see if I can get your email address there. Bobby Fingers, thanks for the sub. You're very welcome to me being your performing monkey live here, Monday to Friday, live from Glasgow Towers. By the way, about the old BBC building, I don't remember. I've been in the old BBC building, the old one, which is in next to the Botanic Gardens. Which is now, I think they bulldozed it, now they built flats there or something, or maybe they built flats in the building. I'm not sure. But that's when I made that culture show American Wolf in London thing. I wish I could go back and edit that. I just don't like how that turned out. Eat my chopper and Ches, thanks for subs. Feels like 6 months of absolute hell, thank you very much. Take a look at this. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. So just a few more pips. Just a few more. I'm not playing Dead by Daylight. 5 more pips to get to rank 1. That's it. There we are. I've always got this skin. It's my favourite. That's my favourite. And, in case you're wondering about the perks, I've seen Super Alf and Reoxium use these perks. Well, Reoxium uses Barbecue and Chili, Pain Resonance, Floods of Rage, and Agitation. Super Alf uses Starstruck and these ones. And in case you're wondering what these perks do, I'll just come at the game in case anybody thinks I'm actually going to play it. One perk, Scourge Hooks. 4 random hooks are called Scourge Hooks, and they glow a bit white. Pain Resonance, I don't know, one of the perks is when you hook somebody on one of the 4 Scourge Hooks, the gen with the most progress explodes and it regresses by about, I don't know, 12% or something. And anybody that's on it, they flash. The other one is anybody who's unhooked. When somebody's unhooked for that Scourge Hook, a Scourge Hook, any Scourge Hook, the auras of everybody are revealed for 7 seconds. Which is very good when you're the nurse. You could be in the middle of a chase or looking about for somebody, that person gets unhooked, Then you fucking see where every cunt is. It's like barbecue and chili, but everywhere for 7 seconds. And you're just like, oh, they're fucking right up there. There they are. And then you just go up and you hit them. Agitation, so you can carry people, when you're carrying people to a hook, you go something like 15% faster. So, like, imagine you see one of these scourge hooks, but it's quite far away. You've got a better chance of getting to it. And then the other one's just barbecue and chili. Magic. But I've been doing quite shite. Because I changed to the perks. I'm used to a nurse's calling, so I can see where people are healing. Infectious fright. So if I knock somebody down, anybody nearby goes, ah! And it reveals the location. Also, I'm all ears. So if anybody vaults through a window, I can see their aura for about 5 seconds, so I can sort of get to them. So I was relying on these things, so I was doing a bit of shite. I was also using sometimes Jolt. So when I knock somebody down, it makes a gen explode. Put a wee bit more light. Things like that. So I was doing a bit shite, but I've been going like that to myself. Look, see, like say Super Alf. He's won about. He calls him a win. Basically, if you kill all 4 people. I don't know if he includes somebody who gets out the hatch. 200 fucking wins in a row with a nurse. Something like that, but 200 wins in a row. Just unreal. And he's just chatting away all casually as he does it. Beeping, that's right, there's beeping. You can hear beeping. And see these cunts that are like very good. They just very rarely miss blinks. They very rarely swing and miss. So I'm just like that, and he's at 6,000 hours. I'm at about 1,000. So I'm just like that. Look, you're still practicing. Don't start worrying about gens and stuff like that, and not going on that chase because you're going to leave that gen. This is still practice. This is target practice. This is still target practice. Chase the people, tunnel them. But they'll say in the chat after the game, ah ha ha, you tunneled me for 5 gens, ha ha ha. Doesn't matter. This is target practice. It's all target practice. You need to get 6,000 hours good. You're not going to get that way by running for that gen to that gen to that gen to that gen and hoping that just fucking chase them. Practice. This is all practice. So I've just been going like that. I just go like that to myself sometimes. You are tunneling that person that you're chasing until you get them. And you're going to keep doing that until you get good enough that you wouldn't even really call it tunneling. You're just chasing and you get them done, and that's it. I want to be a 2-minute chase, a 3-minute chase. If you keep... Don't just... How's the address and everybody? Don't just chase them a fucking LT, what you may call it, and then you can't quite get them, you're a wee bit clumsy with the nurse, and then gee up them. No. This is practice. Don't stay there for 5 fucking gens if it comes to it. You need to learn this. It's a long game, and I'm at rank 2. Bobby Finger, thanks for the sub. 13 months of partner in the gun show. Thanks for being a... Oh, thank you very much. Ches. Jamie Black, thanks for the sub. Where did the idea for the That's Your Nephew, Margaret, come from? I've just always liked the idea of kind of women in their 50s or 60s or even 70s going to a stripper sort of show thing. I remember... What is it? I don't think it was a teenager I saw this coach. A kind of old woman, like at traffic lights or something, and I was with some pals. What age was I? Maybe about 16 or something. And I think I was waving or something like that, and they were like... I remember doing this... around about that time... I had this habit of doing this sort of shagging sort of dance. You know, like a kind of pelvic thrust sort of thing. I don't mean I just stood there and looked like I was shagging thin air. But you know, like a pelvic thrust sort of thing, like kind of like blame it on the boogie. You know, something like that. I remember I did something like that when they were all looking at us. Um, they and you know, they're all kind of like that, and I did that, and they were like, that. You know, the one that like this, like that. You know, I wasn't. You know, they were across the road, and I was with a group of folk. I just sort of walked past. Just to be clear, I wasn't like pointing and doing a mad shagging motion and doing fucking wanking gestures and gobble gestures. I call them gobbles. I wasn't doing all that sort of stuff. It was this dancing sort of thing, and they were like, hey, as if they'd just been to something. And it just made me think like they were all at a strippers or going somewhere. Um, you know the way like I don't know if things have changed. This is the way it looked when I was younger, but any sort of footage, any sort of stuff in films or something where people, well, where men would go to watch women strip, it'd be this sort of thing. But if women go to see men strip, it's like that. Hey! Like that. And they're all like about, to me when I was younger, they all looked about 60. They're probably fucking younger than what I am now. So I thought I wanted to sketch something. Something to do with a stripper. I think that's what I was thinking. Something to do with a stripper and women that are about in their 60s or 70s. I just love that whole way where it's like fucking yes, like that. Off. And I just love, I love this thing that London Boys or Requiem, or I think London Requiem by the London Boys, I think it was. I think that's the song that I used in Dave Doogie and Jay. Thanks for subs. I'd asked for a shout out for my wife, but she thinks you're weird and that I'm weird for watching this. Everything's weird, nothing's weird. Everything's weird. Nothing's weird. You know what's weird? You know what's weird? How we come into this world is weird. Would you not agree? Pregnancy and childbirth. It's weird as fucking hanging out. Yeah. It's standard. Fucking grow inside you. And come out you. Yeah, what did you want? How much do you want it? An egg still sort of comes out you though. It's real. I've seen it. It's real. Oh, the egg part. I've seen it. It's real. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, if somebody described it, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, you would. It's it's just like something from our planet. But it's all guts. Show your guts. Have you ever seen an operation on the tail and you see the fucking heart beating away? You're like that. It's no. That's not how I am. That's how they are, but that's not how I am. I'm not like that inside, am I? Oh, right, alright, so. Right, I'll get on with it. Torsen, Cheese Fists, what are your thoughts on the Sex Pistols? I liked the kind of thing they seemed to be doing. And then Pretty Vacant and God Bless the Queen, or God Save the Queen. And then like I heard a third song, I think it was, and a fourth song. And I was like, it's just the same, it's the same fucking song. Kind of liked how they looked. Just growing up, I was told that's the Sex Pistols and that's punk. I was like, right. That's about it. I wasn't into Public Image Limited. They never seemed like a real band to me. I just heard that John Lydon or Johnny Rotten for the Sex Pistols was now in a new band called Public Image Limited, but I think I knew them in the 80s. Not so much like the early 80s, but later on. And I just thought, is this his sort of like shite? Is this his sort of like wings to the Beatles thing? Does anybody like this, or is it shite? I don't know. So, and then since then, heard things about how manufactured this sort of were, and I know about Malcolm McLaren, and I've seen things like that, things about him, but I'm not got much an opinion. I liked John Sid Vicious's version of My Way. I liked the video of that where he comes down and sings it, and then he shoots the audience. I liked that. He comes down and he sings to a nice wee audience, and then he shoots them all. That's illegal. It wasn't real. I thought the way he was singing was kind of fun. He's a murderer, isn't he? Remind me. He was a murderer. Is that right? Might be. Oh, we don't know. We don't know. Allegedly. Well, he's dead. You can say what you fucking want. Don't have to allege anything. He's dead. See, I don't even fucking know. He died before the trial. Oh, I see. That kind of thing. Right. Never convicted. Right. Shoe Muffins, Crypto Clara, Barney, thanks for subs. There's nothing I like more than starting my day with a can of Toad's corned beef hash. Get them feckers dead today. Oh, I'm going to try and kill them all today, don't worry. There you go, so you know this is live. Live music I'm about to play. Live music, you ready? Barnaroo, thanks for the sub. Thanks again, the Mighty Jam. Thank you very much, outside speakers. You what? Thanks for the subs. Did you know that when you do your pitch perfect American accent and American mouth, you look and sound exactly like Jason is it Statham doing an American accent and Jet Li's the one is uncanny. I might look at that later. I'm going to... Right, here we go. Thank you very much. Bong, Mac Zombie Masher. Thanks for the subs. I'm 42 years old today. Happy birthday. Lodders, thanks for the sub. In a Night Garden Live is sort of my local theatre. Do you think it would be worth a watch? Seeing the Ninky-Nonk in person? What a thrill. I don't know. I've never seen any kind of live version. I've never seen a live version, so I kind of... Let's do this. So I couldn't say. Main Man Murray thinks it's up to show if you're cringe, wear up your arse, all the best. And to you. Maxie. Lamb thinks the subs. By the way, I'm reading all these sub messages, by the way. I might not be reading them out, but I'm reading them. Just in case you think I'm fucking annoying. Precision thinks it's on bits. A t-shirt dedicated to the mods, get it done. That's a bit too... niche. So, which thinks the sub? There's a man on a farm reverse crucified to a tree. Hold on. Let's do this. I wanted to be quiet for that because I missed it last time. There's a man on a farm reverse crucified to a tree with a nail gun in his cock. Will we ever return to save him, or at least go for a visit? Farmer's Dynasty is the only way to make up this quarry shite. What do you mean? In real life there's somebody, or in a game? Is it an improv story that I did? Let's do this. Lamb, Dave man. Thank you very much. Thanks for the subs. Here's a look. Thanks for the subs. I'll make sure that Prime sub gets to that person you just mentioned there. It's in my memory. Pricey baby, fairly smart. Thanks for subs. I finished Death Stranding, yeah. I finished it and I enjoyed it on the whole. I mean, in general. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 46 bracket. Oh, everybody's unsubbing, look. Guys, I'm finished. So we finished. I have to go back to fucking let me show series 4. Let's do this. Fairly smart, thanks for the sub. Thanks again, Timmy Schmick. M. Kane. Bantering memes forever. I've got... Because I made up a t-shirt sort of thing saying bantering memes. But I didn't say bantering memes forever. You know what I should do? Let's do this. Is there no a kind of... Oh, sorry, I should... There's a Strawberry Fields thing in Central Park, isn't there? Kind of near where John Lennon got shot. Or it's just in Central Park, so I saw it. Let's do this. There we go. Congrats. Man Housesits for Neighbour. Man Housesits for Neighbour.
I'm a professional streamer.
Let's do this. Morning everybody. Housesits, I don't quite know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Rory Hannah, I'm half an hour behind here. Thanks for letting me know about the dream, Rory Han. I'm always interested to know about dreams. Lama, thanks for the sub. Any tips for a brand new DBD survivor? Did my first teabag at the gate a couple of days ago. Feel great. Aye, you need to do the teabag. Try and get a team together. You'll be severely sorely let down by solo queues. People want to come and save you. People just hide in lockers and try to get the hatch. Get in a team. Get in a team. Where you're all trying to... nobody's going to abandon anybody unless it depends who you're with. Depends who you're with. Stags. What was that? I think in my throat there. What was that? Sorry about that. Stags. Sorry. Staggies. Aye, so I get in a team where they're not going to abandon you. They're just going to like leave you on a hook and then they go right out the door. Like staggies. God do me. Matt Filer. I'm going to try and get on with the fucking Quarry as much as I fucking can. Jordan. Just some fella. Thanks for subs. Short story recommendations. Just finished our 3 stories. I would say that Charlotte. I've got a bad feeling about that Charlotte. That the one I did. I think I got a bit too serious with it. But short story collections. I quite liked Skeleton Crew by Stephen King. A lot of shiters, but there's one or two. Breathe headphones 62 bits. Do views and audience feedback mean a lot to you, or do you just do what you want? Always matters to a certain extent, less than what it used to. But I'm always interested to know if a lot of people are watching, if fewer people are watching. Interested to know if people like games or don't. I'm not just like that. I'll do what I want. Fuck everybody. I am interested in entertaining people. Preserve, Scottishman, Malloy, Conradio, the Coleslaw. Youngish, thanks to subs. Shout out to your wife Cher, who's 37 weeks pregnant. Thinking of playing your stream during labour to keep her cheered up. No. And by the way, so that breathe part of that will be gone right out the window on the day. You'll get told to fucking shut up. This improv story is based on the idea a man house sits for neighbour let the story commence. Craig got a chap in his door, but his neighbour, who he barely never spoke to really, was called John, and his wife Mary came to the door and said, "How's it going? Calling into Craig." Oh my god! I knew it started with a K sound, so at least I got that right. I know John and Maureen. It's not. No, I know it's Mary. It's just a wee joke. All right. What can I do you for? We're going on holiday next week. Oh, nice. Anywhere nice? Aye. Is there any chance you could just sort of like check up in the house now and again? We don't have cameras and that whole thing. Any chance you could just sort of, we give you the key and you just sort of pop in now and again, switch lights on, switch them off, that whole sort of thing. I don't know if people still do that these days, but we don't have the timer thing, and I don't know, maybe criminals, they know. If you could just sort of open the storm door bit at the front and then shut them and then open them and open the blinds and then shut the blinds and, just get a bit of variety during the course of the week. Could you do that? Aye. All right, and we'll leave in the day after tomorrow, so before we leave, we'll put the key through your letterbox. That sounds good. And also, we've just got a few plants, if you could just water them. That kind of thing. Aye, I could do that. You don't have any pets, do you? No, don't worry, no. That's all. That's everything. So it should be quite easy for you. All right, then. And that was that. A couple of days later, Craig woke up, looked, and there was the keys through the letterbox, and he actually had the day off work that day. And he thought, I'll pop in just now. So, what's that? Hold on. Right. Daniel's got this thing in school today. It's like, this is his last week in primary school, I think. I have to go to this thing in school. It's like a kind of play or something. But that's not important right now. So Craig went into the house and had to look about, and it was nice. And he, obviously, first thing he did was he went straight to the bedroom, went into the drawer, put the guy's, went into the drawer, found the guy's, John's boxer shorts, put them on his head and started pulling his pudding in front of the mirror. Just then, John and Mary walked in and went, fucking knew it. They walked in from the wardrobe. They were hiding in the wardrobe. And they went, fucking knew it. Knew it. And Craig went, I thought you was on holiday. Yes, I know you did. That's what we wanted you to think. It's actually the day after. It's the morrow we go. We thought we'd just trick you to see what you did when put in this position of power. And Craig went, where do we go for here? Because I'm not moving. I'll move eventually, but I can't move just now. And he went, just cookies a wee minute. And John and Mary went next door, and Craig listened, and they went, this is actually a bad idea. We've caught him out, but now we've got actually got to stay next to the cunt. I would rather have not known. Do you know what I mean? And Mary went like, you're fucking right. Why did we do this? Craig went in and went, listen, I heard you sort of saying, I wasn't eavesdropping, but I did hear. Is there any chance maybe I could just, if I could take you out for dinner, maybe that would just sort of clear this up? Is that all right? You can give the keys to the neighbour across there. The other side, they can do it, and I'll take you out for dinner. Just I'll pay for it, obviously. And he went, all right. And I said, but we'll be on holiday tomorrow. He went, what, just now? Just now? This is a bit of a surprise. We're not used to impulsive decisions. Come on, live a little. And Craig took them out. And the funny thing is, they got drunk and they had a laugh. And then just see for a giggle, John came back for the toilet. The restaurant toilet. And went, here, knock yourself out. And gave him a pair of his boxers that he had just been wearing, but took them off of the toilet. And they were soiled. A bit of piss at the front, bit of shite at the back. And Craig went like, what can I do just now? Let's sit in the restaurant in front of everybody. He went, aye, all right. So he put them on his head. He went, oh, hold on a wee second. Turned them inside out so that, turned them the right way around so that, turned them back to front so that his nose was in the arse bit and the pish bit was the back of his head. And he started pulling his wire. And Mary went like that. Oh my God, what are you like? I can't take you anywhere. The end. That's a slice of life. That's a slice of life. That's a true story. And they became very, very good friends. Very good friends. There's a funny wee twist to that story, and it's actually a true story. How do I know? See Craig there. Craig is one of my best pals. He stays down south. And it's a wee bit sad telling the story because See, see that night, passed away. Nobody knows why. Passed away. Heart. It was. I think it's to do with heart. Some of the people, the coroner, but couldn't work it out. Could have been toxins breathing in the shite. Could have been toxins. Could have been too excited. The heart, too good a wank. There's such a thing as having too good a wank. Everything's bad for you. You know how it is. Everything's bad for you. You just feel that every week they're coming out with something about this is red wine's bad for you, red wine's good for you, water's bad for you, oxygen's bad for you, oxygen's good, oxygen's bad. The sun's bad for you. I think it's a cover-up. I think he's still alive. I just refuse to believe he's actually gone. I refuse to believe he's gone. Let's get one, just one. Of these, not two, not three, just one. What do you think it's going to be? Gonzo and Mahogany Roots, thanks to the subs and bits. I did some research over the weekend. You said no one ever taught themselves over a biscuit, but unless the last 7 people's last words before throwing themselves in the cloud were 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice one. The Hitcher, thanks for the sub. Game of Fiend, thanks for the sub. I'm 36 minutes behind with the thank yous. I do apologise. Good morning, Gal, for 27 months. What a wild ride it's been. I've seen you drive trucks across the continent. Talk about gupping a spoonful of your own spudge. These fucking mad Bristol fucking birds, man. Nurse 4Ks galore and a wonderful time on your Rust server. Thank you for all you do, mate. Twitch wouldn't be the same without you. Here's to many, but thank you very much. You're making it sound like I'm fucking dying. Thank you very much. You are, look at yourself. You are. I bet you are. You are. A Parachick, thanks for the sub. This is a big shout out to your cats, Bowser and Yoshi, who are big fans. Hello there. Everybody, a Parachick is a doctor. Not just a fucking GP. None of that try-hard shite. But your actual, like, not a GP, but actual doctor at the front of the fucking name. Doctor. Doctor. The best kind of doctor. No a doctor. But the best kind of doctor. You're not going like that. I am a GP. That is my profession. No, it's just that no, this is part of my name, part of my title. PhD, doctor. Would you have to do to be a professor? What's for me to have professor at the beginning of my name? What do I officially have to do? Officially. What do I have to do for how long? A doctorate, right? So, teacher at uni, any position at uni, high-ranking job at university. That's vague at the same. PhD and teach, right? Are you telling me though? Are you telling me then? A Parachick, you know more about this than me. So publish loads and stuff. Oh, you don't know? All right. If you have got doctor and you're also at a... I just want to know the official. I mean, sure that isn't all vague, like, put professor at the beginning of your name if you want. It's like, no, you must have this, and you must have done that for this long. Because that would be good. But ready? Ella in the sea, little Dratini. Callan, where's my help? Thimblewind. I just got a ragdoll cat called Robbie. Big shout out to Robster. Efrain Winslow thinks of subs and bits. Hi, Lummy, could you please add me to your Rust server, please? Anyway, that's you added. Remember, the Rust server doesn't end until the beginning of August. I've paid for it all the way until the beginning of August. I promise I will not stop the Rust server. Here. Here. No. 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 So close. So close. Not today. Graham Lewisdale, thanks for the £3. Thank you very much. I apologise, I'm a latecomer to your shows because I live in England. Thanks, BBC. Yep. I think they're brilliant. I hope you get cash from them being shown on YouTube. No, I don't. But on iPlayer, there's, I don't know, residuals or whatever you call it. I get something. But it's not like Grant Fawcett and Wayne, thinks of subs. A bit deep for a Monday, but I'm a recover. It's not. Let me show us one of these things that's constantly repeated on Dave. Do you know what I mean? Grant Fawcett and Wayne, thanks for subs. A bit deep for a Monday, but I'm a recovering gambling addict, and after a lot of overtime worked whilst watching your streams, I'm out of the mess I was mentally and financially. I haven't gambled for 3 years and feel happy. Fucking congratulations. I can imagine that as an absolute fucking bastard of a fucking addiction. An absolute cunt of a fucking addiction. I'm sure that every addiction's got its, depending on who you are, it's got its fucking impact. Gambling. I mean, I know you could say losing a certain amount of money doesn't fuck your liver in. Doesn't give you fucking brain damage or something like that. But just fucking puts you in a situation of, I can only imagine. I've only ever really dabbled with a bit of gambling in my fucking student days, really. Sticking a lot of money in and just getting that kind of tunnel vision. Or sticking, what is it? It was like, this is going to sound daft compared to something you're just talking about fucking gambling addiction, but 60 quid I put in and then like and got fuck all out, and then got up to 40 quid done. And back when I was a student, that was a lot. Going up the road in the fucking bus, pure numb. So even though it was a lot at that time, I just meant to like stick a fiver in. I just meant to go into the arcade and stick a fucking fiver in. Or something. That fiver became 60 fucking quid. And I kept on playing until I was no 60 quid down, but up to just 40 quid down. And then I went, right, that's it. And I left. I was fucking numb. I know that is nothing like what somebody else is, but honestly, it was a taste it. Oh shit, hold on. It was a taste it. So I've said before, I can only imagine that sort of addiction, but I can imagine it's the sort of addiction you don't get a lot of sympathy for. Is something I thought about. I imagined alcoholism, fucking heroin addiction, or any other sort of drug addiction. You'll get a kind of level of sympathy. Usually, there's obviously a lot of people who have no sympathy for alcoholics or fucking heroin addicts or whatever. Got no sympathy for fucking any cunt. But there's this concrete sort of drug that people can get their header in. It's got a hold of you and things like that. Whereas gambling just looks like you're just a way to gamble because you want to win money and you lost. You're put in a position of responsibility with some money and you've fucking ruined, you've chucked all fucking money away. That was my money, that's your money, that's their money. For a buzz. And people might find it more difficult to get their header in that. And then the shame. Nobody able to tell people about it. Nobody able to try maybe get help because because of the shame. Imagine a fucking horrible addiction because of how much you need money. And how much it fucks everything up. And having to say to somebody, look at somebody's face and say, see that money? I don't have it anymore because I fucking gambled it. Especially if you're not a cunt. Do you know what I mean? See if you're some sort of fucking arsehole. Can you imagine just going like that? Look. I lost it alright. But if you're no, and you're like actually like a kind of nice sort of person, if you know what I mean, but you're in the fucking grip of that. Imagine how hard that must be to own up. So the mind is a funny old thing, isn't it? Gregson Bacon, thanks to sub. To become a professor in the UK, you have to work your way up academia, usually PhD, to lecturer, to senior lecturer, to reader, to professor, right? Eventually have your own research group and having lots of papers published, distinguished before getting it. Basically have to apply for a professor position or you get promoted to one. It basically just means you've been promoted to the highest position in research. Sorry for the long message I do in my paper. Right, I see. Long process. Lama says some of chat is rancid. There's always going to be a percentage of rancidity. There's always going to be a percentage of rancidity in this chat. And the mods do what they can. The mods do what they can. There's a wide range of people here in this community, and I'm working very, very hard to squeeze them out, so it's just people like us. Don't worry about it. I'm trying really, really hard to squeeze them all out, so it's just nice people like us. I'm just trying to get rid of them all, so it's just nice people like me. McBain, Laurelin, thanks for subs. You're welcome. I'm 34 minutes behind, by the way, in case you subbed fucking ages ago. I'm catching up. Look, maybe George, I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing. I'm not Russian. I'm Scottish. Started watching your streams when you were playing Skyrim. Currently watching them on YouTube to feel something again. Still catch a live one every now and then. Best. Thank you very much. I was ready to talk about some political thing there, and I don't want to. But Ukraine and Russia and all that, but I don't think this is the place. I just said about how I went to a place called Cafe Cossacock, I think it's called, in Glasgow. When was that? About fucking 15 years ago, and I really liked it. I wasn't that into the food. It's a restaurant it's a Russian restaurant in Glasgow. Have you heard it? Is it called? What's it called? Chalk. It's next to the printing that Chalk. I wasn't into the food that much, but they had these guys there playing. They were doing a kind of musical thing, kind of fiddles and something. But it was like it wasn't just. It wasn't they weren't just sort of playing it in the corner. They were doing a kind of show thing. It was really good. I'd never really experienced it like that before. What's this? Soviet-themed eatery closed its doors, but it's not over the Ukraine conflict. They didn't survive COVID. You know, it's just a kind of a strange. I was kind of not wanting to talk about it because it's a kind of strange reaction you could maybe say because of the whole Ukraine thing. I was thinking about Russia and the Russian things I like. I've not got anything, obviously, against Russians, but I just had this instinctive sort of feeling of, you know, like fuck Russia or something, and I thought, no, fuck Russia. This isn't Russia, if you know what I mean. This isn't Russia. This is Putin. Sorry to get all political. I don't like talking about stuff like this. It's all serious. It's fucking Putin. Putin. And thinking about various Russian things, I love the sound of Russian language, and I love Russian. I've no like. I don't know a lot of kind of fucking Russian fucking art and media and stuff like that, but you know, I was thinking about what's that film? Stalker. I really like Stalker. The whole thing's a fucking. I don't want to talk about it, but I just. It'd be nice if it just fucking. If that cunt fucked off, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Better Call Sean, Frozen Jimmy, Auntie Fanny, Pilk thinks it sells the £3. Harlem, you make my mornings. Can I have my dog stepped on a bee blam? No, you fucking cannot. The L is pronounced in Stalker. No, it's no. You'd like Solaris. Is that right, Dr. Awkward? I watched Solaris and I did not like it. Okay. So where do we go for here? The original. The original. It got to a bit where it goes on for a long time. Like a motor journey, there was a journey on a motor or something like that, and it's basically fucking like 10 minutes or nothing. In general, I like the sound of any kind of Eastern European. Is it? Would you call it Slavic? The Slavic languages. I like the sound of them. I like the sound of a lot of fucking languages. There's no languages I don't like the fucking sound of, but there's something that reminds me of. Is Polish a Slavic language? Right. 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 Excuse me a second. This here that I've played before. This thing called The New Book. When was that? 1975. I've played this before, but it's called New Book, made by this guy who did an Oscar-winning short film called Tango, and it was back in I play this a bit every fucking year on my stream. Love things like that, and they used to show a lot of stuff like that in Channel 4. They would show a thing like that, and then this other kind of weird animation sort of thing that just didn't really make sense. It didn't really have a kind of story. Like it was a journey through these tubes and things like that, and I was a mad fucking. I'd never be able to find it again. Just this mad stuff, and I'd fucking tape the whole lot of it. Just watch the whole lot of it again and again, and then when I went to make like things in Flash, I'd have wee ideas for stuff that would remind me of, or I could do something like that kind of thing that I saw on fucking Channel 4 5 years ago or 10 years ago. And I don't really know what the references would be these days for people who want to make stuff. I don't know where they would discover. Why do you find it so intriguing? Because I'm not saying I didn't really like it that much, 3x3, and seeing like different angles of something so simple. A guy going to buy a new book. Love the music, love how it looks at film. Look, and he's wearing red. That whole thing. And I just love that, and I just wonder, people who make stuff these days, how do they stumble upon things? Maybe YouTube. But you know, how do you discover these things? That's because I'd watch fucking Channel 4, and you would get the things at night, see things that are usually lots and lots of animation, stop motion stuff, puppet stuff, animated, cartoony sort of stuff, all sorts of stuff. That, and then go to film school perhaps. Better Call Sean, Frozen Jimmy, Auntie Fanny, Pilk thinks it's subs and £3. Chicken Coops in it thinks it's subs and bits. Do you ever seen that documentary on the man with a penis on his arm a while back? It was pretty interesting. I didn't see that, no. I'm really sorry I missed that. Marriage, Moody Bins, Lilac Studio. Stella, thanks for the subs. I'm reading these sub messages, by the way. I'm 43 minutes behind. Smilford thinks for the sub. I've convinced my wife to naming our new twins Craig and Mary. She has no idea what it means, but I thought they were lovely names. It'll be secret. No, don't do that, for fuck's sake. Lemmy, I've got Lemmy tattooed on my forehead. Is that us pals now? I take it you're joking. Neilden and Steppenwolf. Big shout out to you there in Hong Kong. Newris thinks the sub. Nice one, pulling a fucking sickie. Ollie, Mod Stewart, El Muff, AC Binnon, Anthony Beach Rudders, Esteem, Raisin Steaks, Drewfair, Chopra thinks the subs a bits. Limit, I've got the Rona, can you please tell my boss to fuck off for me? Fuck off, boss. And fuck off with your money. Don't need it. Am I right? Staggy thinks the sub, excuse me. You left me to die. We had a trial. It was sorted out in the courtrooms of the land. The highest court. You were found guilty. Staggies. I don't know if you're still here, but I was playing a nurse game, and I think it was a 4K. It was maybe just a 2K yesterday. And somebody in the chat, in the Survivor chat, said after it, Staggies has taught you well. Data Cluster, thanks to sub. Thank you. Proud to be a Limmy doggo. Salty Mantis and Ross. Not Nice Dave and Jimmy Huff. Gunna Steve. Thanks to subs. What is your biggest pet peeve? I don't know. Off the top of my head, oh, off the top of my head, it just popped in my head. But people being cute. People being cute. People wanting to be cute. And I don't mean Wayne's. Cute. I got a cat. Cute. People want to be cute. I need to trim my ear hairs. I don't know, it's just interesting. I'm in a lot of you want to notice this, but sometimes I see people on Twitter and things, and I've said this before, me being 47 and this age, and seeing these people who are younger, and I've spoke about it with some other people. I've noticed some people who appear to be childish or childlike in the language and their interests and the things they talk about and the way they present themselves beyond their years. Like childish and childlike. The words they use, how they type. Things like that seem to be kind of a bit childish for being 28 or something, and I'm interested to see is this a like a cultural thing? Is it like, I don't know, like a streamer thing or something? Is it a not what somebody that I spoke to about this has mentioned that somebody else is talking about it. I don't know. I think it was like Blind Boy was talking about it. I'm not quite sure what it was. Or I don't know if it's a generational thing, whereas a lot of people for certain younger generations, kind of 20-somethings, that don't want to grow up. I mean, a lot of people don't want to fucking grow up because people have no future to hope for. They stay stuck in adolescence. I don't know if that's what somebody was telling us that Blind Boy was saying. I don't know. That's just, I think, his theory. I'm not sure, or he's read it somewhere, where maybe there's less an opportunity. It's not like the old days, like the fucking 1950s or something. You walk out of school at fucking 14, you go straight right into a fucking coal mine. And then you got your fucking 4 Waynes by the time you're fucking 19. And you see pictures of like 18-year-olds or something. Or you see pictures of like fucking grown men or whatever. And you think they're in their 40s and they're fucking 17. They just look fucking old as fuck and all that. No, they're like that. Big fucking moustache like that. The cap. That's a picture of your dad. When was that? Was that when he was 30? When did he have us? That was him when he was 8. So I don't know if it's I kind of unable to live independently in terms of like fucking jobs available and money and all these sorts of things. So don't know. I think maybe having like things like having a fucking family can grow you up pretty quickly because you've got a Wayne, so it's harder to be a Wayne. Do you know what I mean? Harder to be a Wayne when you've fucking got a Wayne. I'm trying my hardest though. By the way, I finished watching. No spoilers, please, for anybody. I finished watching Severance that was recommended to me. Um, and as I said on Twitter, no spoilers, no wee hints or anything like that. I can't believe they died it. Bimmy Baxter, anybody who's doing jokey spoilers and things like that, because that was a joke, honestly, you're going to get fucking banned. The mods don't fucking know. I'm not keeping my eyes on it. Mods would be like that. Oh, right, that person just said that everybody dies. Right, that's a fucking ban. No jokes allowed about things like that. I just like see in case you don't know, the whole idea is there's this thing. These people work in an office, and you find out right at the beginning. Your work memories, your work life, your memory of what you do in work is severed from your memory out of work. So when you go into work, you only remember what's in there. You don't remember who the fuck you're out there. And when you're out there, you don't know who the fuck you're in there. Like that. It's very Black Mirror-y. Very Black Mirror-y. So don't talk about it being a shite ending or anything. In fact, being a shite ending, that might be alright, but I mean, I will say this, so please don't ban me, but it is a kind of cliffhanger-y ending sort of thing. But I suppose at the end, you know how you get to a certain series, like there's Breaking Bad series 3 or something like that. The ending of that, there's a lot ban. You could go like that. You could just end it there. You could actually end it there. Double standards. I do apologise. And then you get other series, you're like, oh, you bastard. You just imagine, fucking hell, imagine, like, if you're binging on it because it was years ago, you're like, imagine being they cunts watching this when this is out at the time. You'd be fucking raging at that ending. About various series. Anyway, there was certain things I liked about it, the whole kind of Black Mirror sort of thing, technology and ethically what that means, and that's actually quite interesting. I imagine you could do that, and that sort of thing. And then other wee things I didn't like certain plot hole things. I was like, but how come there's that, but there's no that? How come they're able to do this? I mean, surely that wouldn't happen because there'd be this to make sure that didn't happen. I mean, if you've got that to make sure that doesn't happen, sure you'd also have this to make sure that doesn't happen. Just certain things like, why is that? The kids don't really explain that. But it didn't really matter. But the thing for me was, the thing that sort of, like, in general I liked it, and I'll keep watching it when the new series is out, whenever that comes. But I definitely got the fucking feeling, knowing that Ben Stiller directed a lot of episodes and he's a executive producer and it's his production company, even though it's a kind of relatively serious sort of drama, there's comedy bits, you can sort of get the feeling it is a fucking Ben Stiller thing. He didn't write it, but there's Ben Stiller moments. There's like Ben Stiller kind of fucking meet the parents moments, but kind of I've seen other Ben Stiller things. I saw that serious thing he did. Can't remember what the fuck it was, but Mayor of Easttown was good. Is that him? Was that him as well? It wasn't. Right, because see that I had to stop watching that because I thought, what's this fucking Fargo fucking rip off? I see. I was watching. There's that kind of awkward comedy. There's a bit where that he's talking with the boss, and the boss has gave him a bit of a telling off or something. You know, it's all a bit kind of strange and weird and quiet, and Stanley Kubrick sort of no symmetry, but you know, kind of angles and colours and you know that kind of thing, simplicity sort of thing. But there's a bit of kind of right. He's right. I'll leave then. You know, he's got to leave the office, the boss's office, and do you want the door left open or closed? And she says, both. And he's like, just, okay, just, right, It's not quite so much as but it's that kind of thing, and I'm meant to be, you know, you're meant to be like, this is so awkward. He looks so awkward right now. There's stuff like that I don't, you know, see sort of awkward things like, right, and should I, no, okay, I'll then just, right. And other wee bits that are meant to be funny, there's something about when something's meant to be funny and I can see it's meant to be funny and I don't find it funny, that I really don't like. I think see comedy stuff, and this is speaking to somebody who's made comedy stuff that a lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like this. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. But see when you're trying to be funny, and you know, or that person doesn't find it funny. It's fucking. It's a pure failure. It is a pure fucking failure. I've said it before, but at least like say with dramas and thrillers and stuff like that, it can be like maybe a wee bit. If it fails, it means it's a wee bit boring. If it's a drama or a thriller, if it fails, it means maybe it's a wee bit boring, a wee bit dull, something like that. But if it's meant to be a comedy and it's not funny, it is like fucking. It's the film or telly equivalent of somebody getting on stage, a comedian, and they're telling you, and they cunts laughing, and it's like that. I don't cringe when I fucking see it, but I'm just like, oh fuck off. There's like a funny dancing bit. There's a funny dancing bit, and I was just like, oh fuck off with this, man. And it's seen in the there's an episode of The Boys. I don't know if it's I watched it yesterday, but I think it's for last week. There's a kind of dancing scene, you know, it's like a fantasy. I don't know if you've ever seen American Horror Story, but there's a whole kind of fantasy sort of thing. See, dancing stuff, the dancing bit was class. You grump. No. I didn't like it, you did. I didn't say it was shite. I didn't say it wasn't class. I don't like it. And this thing in The Boys, it was a kind of fantasy dancing thing. I was just like that. I actually forwarded through it. I just thought, I get it. For the next 2 minutes, we're going to get a dancing routine, right? Next, move on. Do you know what I mean? Just, I get it. You're doing the dance thing that people do. Move on. Do you know what I mean? Am I really that grumpy? But everybody, I'm about Salty Mantis Ross, Not Nice David, Jimmy Huff. Gunna Steve, Hip Flask, thanks to the subs. Shout out to Miss Romeo, who introduced me to you 2 years ago. I've managed to forgive her. A very talented artist who illustrated The B is for Boy God of War book. This is a big shout out to Miss Romeo. Sorry, I can't speak properly. I think I've got the fucking microphone too. I can't. I'm just hearing this right now. And I can't. Nah, you're actually a fair critic. I'm only talking about what I like and what I don't. I'm not saying Severance is good, Severance is bad, or anything like that. I'm just saying there's certain things I'm into and certain things I'm no. You know what it's like? You watch something and you like the maybe you like the kind of serious ideas of a thing, and then it starts to be jokey, or it starts to try and be funny, or does some sort of awkward sort of comedy that you feel is a bit, in your mind, a bit dated. That you've seen this before quite a lot about 15 to 20 fucking years ago in some thing, and it feels a bit old now. According to your own comedic sensibilities. For somebody else, no, they can't get enough of that sort of stuff. For you, you're finished with it. So you maybe want, no, stick with the serious side of this. And then it starts to get attempts to be funny or whatever, and it can be it gives me a wee feeling, oh, fuck off, man. Mr. Claus, you look a state today, by the way. I've got a chocolate hangover. Jumbowski, yikes. Hendrix, thanks to subs. Can you let me know the YouTube search term required to find that's a left back goal? Well, I don't know if it is on YouTube, but if you want the link to
They're not listening to each other. Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't fucking believe that! I can't fucking believe that! What the fuck is this? There's a left back! Are you fucking serious?
Alloa versus El United. How can you, honestly, I know I've said it before, but how can you get so fucking angry about anything that happens here? There's no cunt there. I mean, look at this. Fucking goals just sort of lying about up there on a hill. Do you know what I mean? Just that, it's like some cunt's fucking, it's a park. Look at it.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking hussies right there, you know, a wee fence. A bit of a fence to keep cunts out, but you know, like, really there could be a gap there and maybe the security probably don't even give a fuck. How can you be that fucking angry? You don't understand football? I do. I know how you can get that angry. It's a bit of a joke. You can get that angry about a game of fucking Dead by Daylight or something. It's just a stupid fucking game. That's him shouting to his own fucking team that he's a fan of. Can you believe that? Is he shouting you haven't a fucking clue what the fuck is this? Yikes. Milbank, thanks for subs. What's your view on Graham McDowell, possibly the worst of transatlantic you'd enjoy impression? I don't know who that is. Graham McDowell, is it possibly a wrestler? Oh, is it the boys guy? or something. Golfer. Oh, that guy, the Northern Irish guy. Oh, he's not my... I've got a mere opinion on somebody who is like Scottish and then they change their accent rather than somebody Northern. I don't know the cunt. I don't know how long he's been there. What his accent was like 5 years ago. I don't know his history. Or like say Liam Payne. I remember his accent before it changed to that other one. Farmer Furby, Swashbuckle Ninja thinks of subs and bits. I'm reading the boys' comics and it Huey is Scottish and it looks just like you minus... I know I Scottish, but I thought they'd make him American in this. Yet more erasure. And I don't mean Vince and Andy. Farmer Furby and Jenksy thinks of subs. Brilliant Overwatch trolling. Pixel Chap, alright, Simon Pegg. Playing a Scottish guy. Why are you not getting a Scottish guy? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. What happens when an actual Scottish person goes down to London to speak to the British Broadcasting Corporation for the possibility of getting the second series of Limmy Show UK wide? You get it brought up. What do you think about your accent? Bit hard to understand, isn't it? Anyway, bye. Kind of annoys me. It didn't annoy me so much at the time. 10 years later, it starts to irritate me. No kind of feeling of what could have been or anything like that because I'm a happy person. But nothing like that. But just a feeling of I was fucking out of order. That I mean, I knew it was at the time, but I almost didn't expect any better. I don't know what it is. McSmall and Steve Scribbles, Greg's and Bacon thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Pixel Chap thanks for sub. 2 middle fingers, please. Half bottle. We're going to be hosting Eurovision. Probably no. It'd be good if I'd like Glasgow to host Eurovision or anywhere in Scotland, but probably won't be. Let's face it, it won't be. It'll be somewhere else. In Manchester. Plunk, Ionius Plunk. Thanks for subs, glad you like the beard. Can you, Stephen, thanks for the sub. Can you ask Sally where my cup of tea is, please? Sally, where's Stephen's cup of tea? Crasis, who took my username, string a bell. I've never been to Glasgow. Pie Dinner, Lucky Rooster Gaming, thanks for subs. I'm only half an hour behind now. Les Dennis, 63 quid. Channel 4 used to be so good for one of the one-off broadcasts. I caught the cat with hands as a kid, and it traumatised me until 2019 when I realised cats don't have hands. I'll have to look that up. Big Dan thanks for sub. Met someone from Kilmarnock at Download Festival. Asked if they were part of the KYT, but sad to know they were part of the KFD. Have I heard it? I've no. Is that a sexual term? Real Fae Fox. Load of Gold and Rainy thanks for subs and fiver. Big shout out to my pal Millman. He's flying his spaceship right now. Full speed ahead, Captain. See you soon for a cuddle. What's going on with these comments? Is this... I just feel it's like fucking launch codes for missiles and stuff like that. I'm reading out sleeper cell stuff. It just every month something goes on. I'm waking up assassins and stuff like that. Load of Gold, Ed, Parkspill, Amnesiablo, Young McDonald. Thanks for subs. How high up is that tree you climbed? I'd say about the height of a house. A house with 2 flares and a pointy roof, about that height. I think. And it was like right up the top. Honestly, Bobby was right up the fucking top branch. It wasn't scary. It wasn't scary at all. It'd be scary if it was. It was like kind of, I don't know, a pine tree sort of thing that had like fucking tons of branches. It was a problem how many branches are worth getting up. See if it's one of the ones where it's like a big fucking branch there, and then there's nothing, and there's another big branch there. You know, it's dead sparse. That if you fall, you're falling for quite a bit, and then you're just going to go fucking whack right into another branch. Then aye. But it's one of the ones that see if you fell, you just reach out with your eyes shut and just grab onto it, and you'll get something. And even if you fell through it, you would just get slowed down with how many branches. You get scratched the fuck, but Chill Dude, massive legend. Thanks to subs, thanks for increasing the delay to the stream starting. Quality Banter, thanks to sub. Of all your creations, of which are you most proud? I really like, my Armadillo one. I think that worked out perfectly. Robbie and Tin Ribs, Paddy, Burnside, Buttery Anders and Grimothy, thanks for subs. What was your favourite part about Australia? I loved Sydney. I loved just walking about Sydney or the different parts of Sydney. Moral Snot, guy with red beard, thanks for subs. Can you wish Michelle a happy 6-year anniversary? We both got COVID for the first time at a gig in Glasgow last week. Michelle, happy 6-year anniversary to you and guy with the red beard, 88. I hope the 88's the year you were born and you're not a neo-Nazi. Otherwise, I retract that. Senior Sarcasm, thanks for sub. Get Fred and the Dreamers on, it's been far too long. It fucking has been, isn't it? Leslie Suave. Gonna remind me to put on Fred and the Dreamers later, by the way. Remind me to put on Fred and the Dreamers there. Leslie Suave. Thank you very much. Thanks to sub. Green Rush. Tyler Durden, thanks to subs. Thanks, glad you like the blue eyes. I'm only 6 minutes behind now. Pugsy, thanks to sub. Shout out to all the lockers, the true heroes sharing their prime subs. Thank you very much. Sentient Cumsock. Ality. Cudbull, 6 subs and 3 quid. Is the evil characters tag this stream for yourself? Appreciate. Yes, it is. When I come across as grumpy and evil and all that, I'm not really. You want to see fucking evil? You think this is evil? Ultracam, thanks for 200 bits. Can I have a shout out to my friend Jake and his favourite phrase is the goose flies at midnight. The goose flies at midnight, Jake. Have fun. Mary Jane and Cuba Montana, thanks for subs. Can you tell my mate Merv to shave his hairy wee legs and come swimming with Donnie and I tonight? Merv, shave your hairy wee legs and go swimming with Donnie and Cuba Montana tonight. I better start up a cameo. Look here behind you and Clasper, thanks for subs. I've got to head to the job centre later on and tell them why I've done fuck all but looking for a job. Any suggestions as to what to say? Car crash. Car crash. Odd job, thanks to sub. Couldn't be bothered going into work, so I could just watch this beautiful stream. Enjoy. I've caught up. I just need to pop down to the kitchen to open the kitchen door. I've shut Bobby in the kitchen for a wee bit. It's kind of big sort of kitchen, but it's not like a wee room because we've got these new carpets and Bobby came in from outside, mud on her paws. I thought, I'm going to let her in there. I cleaned it with wet wipes a bit. I'm going to let her do her thing. And then I'll open the door once she's done her thing. Because she was all dirty and I don't want mud everywhere. She was covered in mud. But, so, give us a wee second. That's that. It's in the process of tweeting right now. It's in the process of tweeting right now. Now let's fucking 11:30. I needed to do that because she never does that. She never does that. Hold on. I'll show you. Look. She's like, look, fuck off, look. Look, I don't know how she can fit in that. Look, she's like, fuck off. Can I help you? Look, can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Yes? Look at that, look. That's that. That's her life. Keeks, press eject. Javek or Javek or Havek or Havek. Just John takes the subs. Server's down and work, so it's a lemon morning. There's nothing you can do. Always up. And Jonah, thanks for the subs. Big shout out to Bobby. Everybody, let's fucking play. Let's play. In fact, let me just send that also. Just send that Lynn as well. Right. Oh wait, and I'll charge up my phone as well. She hates that it was in portrait. Everybody just watches it in fucking portrait. I think it's better that it's in portrait. Everybody watches in portrait on a phone. Unless it was some special actual video that I want to make, I would do it in. Right, we're ready. People don't turn their phone on to watch stuff. People actually watch it in fucking portrait. I know you could say I know, but when you do it wider, and I think if you're filming a person, it just portrait does make sense. Basically, portrait. That's why it's called portrait. Biscuit Cake thanks for the sub. Metaverse is going to be so good. It's going to be fucking amazing. Coherent narratives. Oh, now one thing yous have not reminded me of, and you should have, is Freddy added Dreamers. What is it? Oh my god. I fucking like it. I like it. I'm doing a sounding art for yous. Right, turn the brightness up on this. Right, let's go. Let's get some people fucking... Find Chris Hackett. Chris Hackett is the camp leader guy who's actually a werewolf of some kind. And if we kill Chris Hackett, we are then freed from the curse because he bit us.
Oh, they ain't getting through here in a hurry.
Right, this is us. It's happening now.
Man, this place is huge.
Might need to rest a bit.
I need these
It's
people
not too late.
to
I can
die.
still fight you.
Sorry to disappoint, but the answer is still no.
Oh, don't you worry. You worry about me. I'll be fine. I'm good, actually.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Shit. What?
Do you smell that?
Sorry.
No, no.
I was tabbing it for something else.
Never mind. Let's just find another way down.
She can
way
smell
to attack it.
something because she's
Or
got
just a way out.
werewolf
maybe?
senses.
I'm done being chased and stabbed.
Sure. And another way out. Fine.
Let's go. This game takes 8 hours
Watch your
to
step.
complete.
Yep.
Go. Right, good, something's going to happen.
I think.
Chained.
I think we found Chris Hackett. Son of a bitch.
Right?
Right.
What's the point in the chains of... Chains that he can break out at any time he wants. What's the move?
Not now.
What was that? All right.
Silverback mare.
Bobby!
Right.
The gun!
A silver-backed mirror. Right, so who's who?
Hey!
No, no thanks. Thank fuck.
You had your chance. You had your chance to wipe out that wretched family and you failed.
No, I didn't. Succeeded.
Doesn't matter. There's still time. We can still come out.
It's looking good, everybody.
Past is the past. Let's just look to the future, shall we?
You said look to the future without moving, without opening your mouth there.
The sun, the vitality of a new day. There's still time to wake up to the warmth of a night survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find your path in the darkness and see the sun rise once again.
Yes?
Hierophant. Where did you find this?
Why?
Where did you find it? this shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain. No, no, no. My poor boy. You see what they did to us?
Good, here's the thing. 6 years ago. 6 years ago.
No.
It's all.
What have they done? What have they done?
Vexit exists. Icy Cool Girl. Competition. Cacciato thinks it subs. Right, so that's good. We've got a couple of people killed. That'll hopefully speed things up as well.
Silas, my boy. Oh. Ah.
Nitram thinks a sub. Any ideas of what to play next? I'm thinking of Green Hell. I'm thinking of Green Hell. Survival. But I have heard it is hard, like perhaps unenjoyably so. Right, so I made sure that happened. So this is 6 years
I'll
ago.
wait here for you, Silas. I'll wait. I'll just wait here.
So, Cairns and Pizzaline, since it's up to you daytime walk streams again. I won't be doing any of the IRL sort of things.
No, no, no.
Too risky. What if you dodged something else would have done something?
You see what they did to us? How they hurt us. He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago.
What is it you're saying there though?
Stupid children.
Who did that? The family or?
Silas, my little white wolf. He must be protected.
Silas is your little white wolf. Is that your Wayne?
Follow this path. Do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time.
Who's Silas
How
again?
much I've done for you.
Who's Silas again? Do we know yet? Do we know yet? Because I've seen that name. So has she got some sort of werewolf Wayne? And they were coming to get that Wayne or...
Nice.
I
Hopefully
might
they
have missed
realize
it.
the campus closed and try the motel up the road.
Right, so good news everybody, in case you didn't know.
Okay, Caitlin.
The police has
been
been,
off and on all
a
night.
policeman has been beheaded.
Fuckers know you're in here. They're coming back first chance they get. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
So any storylines regarding that cunt
I need
are
to get a
gone.
vantage point.
The guy sounds like Nathan Fielder, in my opinion. Is gone. He's had his face done in. Mickle Pickle. Alvis Sto Jam. Glad you're loving the streams. Thanks for the subs. So, right, where where's I meant to go there? Yeah, hold on. So that's good. Upstairs? I can't, wait a minute. Find a vantage point, there you go. Right, up we go then. RTX, look at the rays come in. Look, that cannot be done unless you've got a top of the range graphics card. Top of the range. Wait a minute, what's this?
Nice to put a name to a big mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
So put it exactly where you found it, so that we don't have to keep a track it in terms of, you know, the coding. It's exactly where it was. Very clever. And if you pick something up for a safe that you don't need, you put it back exactly where you found it, so that it can just keep playing the same thing. Right. Is this a vantage point? Is this a vantage point? I can't fucking see it. I mean, is that... I honestly can't see. Was that just to get like... Did I see something else there? Anything in here? There? Fuck all. Or are we back to... Did I just get the window? I don't think there's a... I can't see. Even camera, is it that? I know it's kind of like right at the back here, not like that. Look, that kind of thing. Let's not complain about that. There's plenty of other things to complain about. This way, maybe this way, right? Down here. I came up that way, but let's go this way. Right, there's something. Vantage point.
How long has this guy been here?
Ancestral portrait. A clue discovered. A large and overbearing this regal oil painting of Septimus Hackett holds pride of place in the lodge's chimney column. Right. Yeah. Clue. Ah, keep looking or prepare for attack. Let's go on it. That's us. That's us. Like a kind of werewolf.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
Santa.
Come on, Abby. Keep it together. Not long till morning.
What they should have done, they should have made this... No, it's not quite right. They should have had like, so let's say a werewolf comes down this chimney. They should... Wait a minute! Oh, that's right! She was bitten. Forgot. It'd be good if they had something so that the werewolf comes down the chimney, and then somehow an actual Santa hat lands on... is on the werewolf's head, but it's sort of by accident. Like, either it's an actual Santa hat, but it wouldn't be because this is maybe like summer or thereabouts, I think. But something that's kind of like maybe red, some sort of red thing that lands there, and then there's some white stuff next to it that makes it look like a Santa hat, something like that, right? So basically, the werewolf comes down the chimney and he's got a Santa hat like Santa, and then one of the characters, like her, look, it kind of zooms. No, it's not a zoom. It's a kind of tracking shot. You know, the camera comes up to her face like that, and he goes, "You gotta be shitting me," and you know, like that. That kind of thing. So, some noise in the chimney, and then smoke. Werewolf comes down, Santa hat on. It could be because they were wearing a Santa hat before and now, coincidentally, they came down the chimney, something like that. And then camera goes up to her face, and she goes like, boom. You gotta be shitting me, right? And then the werewolf, and then it's, you know, that fucking trailer, like a trailer sort of thing, like that. You know, kind of like that bit in The Thing where they're like that and they turn around and they see there's the heat fucking walking like a fucking spider. And he goes, you gotta be fucking kidding me, or whatever it is. That wee moment that about 1 million films have tried to fucking reproduce since. Simon, thanks for the sub. Glad to see you back on TikTok. Oh, that's right. I've scheduled all my that fucking accent videos on TikTok. I just uploaded about 5 of them and scheduled them all so I don't have to fucking think about it. Nobody gives a fuck about them. There's about 5 comments. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about them. I see. Re-uploading all. I'm not going to fucking re-up. I'm not going to do any new stuff. I tried 1 or 2 new things. I tried my wee stupid wee like dancing sort of thing. I'm not going to keep that up. They're no worth it. They're no TikTok does not deserve. What's this push? I can't even. TikTok doesn't deserve me. Let's see, what's the most recent one? That's funny. That's got 18,000 fucking plays. I'm looking at them all there, right? How's that? The first one I uploaded the other day. Well, I'll tell you, your behaviour last night was shocking, eh? 8,600 plays. You'd be taking me for an idiot, eh? Fucking sound like an idiot with that accent. Well, again, I'm no way. 5,000. But this fucking start appreciating me, I'll fucking leave, eh? Fucking leave, eh? And take that fucking accent away. You're telling you, if you don't start appreciating me, I'll fucking leave, eh? Fucking leave, eh? And take that fucking accent. That one, which got uploaded 3 hours ago, 18,000 plays. So what's happened there then, I wonder? What's happened there, do you think? Algorithm. Why are people just typing fucking Lemmy? What, is it bots? Is it bots? Because honestly, it's like comment after comment here. Comment after comment. Lemmy, 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 Lemmy. And then other people just tagging other people. We do care about your TikToks. Oh, alright, no. But that's for about 3 years ago. I'm not talking about yous all fucking commenting right now. I don't care about this content, says Send Your Sarcasm. What a fucking dickhead. Post OC, ya baldy, eh? Says Tenacious Siege. No, I've done the work. I've done the fucking work. Made about an hour's worth of 6-second fucking videos. And then the next one that's going to be arriving is the Mora. That's the moral. All scheduled, typed in the descriptions, and all that shite. Up they go. There they are. Don't have to go, oh, that's right, I was going to upload that, fine. Get about 10 of them. Do you want a wee spoil? Here's another spoiler. Here's another wee spoiler.
Honestly, you've got to hear this cunt's accent. Is it that bad, Here, I know he's talking about me. Honestly, you've got to hear this cunt's accent. Is it that bad, Here, I know he's talking about me. Honestly, you've got to hear this cunt's accent. Is it that?
So, once I've done that, I'll then get all the plaster ones together and fucking get them all scheduled and just they'll upload every day. Oh, another thing, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to apply to that fucking creator fund thing because see, TikTok, how much money is there in it? I know the main money is like sponsorship stuff and all that pish. I'm not going to do any of that. But I have wondered, you know, like, see with YouTube, fuck all peanuts. I just want to know. But see like with YouTube, it tells you. Here's how much money you got per video or per last 28 days or for the whole channel. Or it tells you. You choose what kind of adverts you want, whether they're skippable or no, and these sorts of things. That, I've not seen a lot of stuff that says this is what you get. So I need to do it's something like 3 videos in a month. This amount of views, this amount of followers or something, and I apply. So I'm going to do it just to see what happens. I don't think there'll be fucking anything in it. But I just want to see for my curiosity. But I can imagine you get 1 million views and you get a $5. Do you know what I mean? Livy, thanks the sub. Could you treat us to a Craig O'Malley bow? Here, if you heard Craig O'Malley, no. Neither have I. Haha, bow. Real Bicycle, Simon, thanks the subs. Oh, thanks again. Back on TikTok. How did I get... The other day, something like 6,000 views. Day after that, about 6,000. And then there, 3 years ago, 18,000. Just one of the ones that just sort of pops up. It just sort of pops up. Could be the fact that was Friday, the first one. This is Monday. When did I post it? When did I schedule this morning's? 3 years ago. Because I was trying different times. I was like, what's this about midday? So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could be the fact. Maybe coming up for 4 hours. I thought, what time do people sort of lie in bed like that? Got to just look at like things before I can be arsed getting out of bed. I scheduled it for about that time, about 8:15, 7:30 maybe. So I think it's just I wouldn't bother my arse making any new stuff for TikTok. It's no don't see it in it. I see a lot of give, I see a lot of giving out, no lot of getting back. Do you know what I mean? Basically, working for fucking TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Working for TikTok. Tory mindset. Is it a Tory mindset of me to be doing that and then not getting a lot fucking back? It's not all about money. We live in a capitalist society right now, and if you want to go about like a starving artist, you do that, you'll die in the fucking gutter. Like Van Gogh. Only somebody who has never experienced poverty can say it's not all about money. Stuart, thanks for the bits. What was that song where the guy did a weird thing with his neck during a duet with 2 guys, young, one older? I mean, I'm no... it's not... Look, listen, I used to put all my videos before YouTube, stick stuff on my website, stick stuff on YouTube, before all the ad revenue stuff, all that. I did all that. The podcast was all free. all of these things like that. I've done tons of stuff that was, I mean, I'm doing this, nobody needs to give me money. I appreciate it, appreciate the subs and all, but I'm not like, there's not a paywall here. It's not like nobody can watch me unless you fucking pay. You know, it's not like an actual show where you got to get in with tickets and things like that. But just in terms of the amount of time that I've got in a day, the amount of time that I've got in a week or a fucking month, it's got to be used wisely. And that includes doing nothing. That includes doing nothing. That includes just playing games, fucking about, spending time by myself, spending time just watching telly, doing stuff with Daniel, whatever. But I just think about folk that are on TikTok and they become well known or something on TikTok. I'm like, unless this like leads to something, like when there's things to pay for, there's bills to pay, there's things you need to get. What amount of time are you putting in versus what you're getting out? This is like a job. So what you doing? Unless you're just like, I just like people. Unless you're like that, I just like the fact that some people might recognise me in the street. That's enough. If people are like that, that's all right. If that's how they feel, but maybe you need like sponsorship stuff and all the rest of it. I'm not talking about people who just go like that. Hello, everybody. So today I'm doing this. I'm just going for a wee walk in the park. I don't mean that. I mean these people who are like that. I really want to make it on TikTok. You know, so, you know, I wonder what that looks like. Just thinking about it in terms of focus, in terms of what you're putting in versus what you're getting out, in terms of productivity, if you like. Why are you doing it? Right, so you're just doing it for fun, right? You're doing it for fun, that's fine. But if you're like that, I'm hoping I'm doing really well on TikTok. How does that translate into whatever you want to translate into, whether it's like money, or fame, or popularity, or to advertise some other thing. Like imagine to do well on TikTok in order to promote Twitch or a YouTube thing or something you are selling. How do you know it works? I'm into the analytics. I'm into the what does it lead to? What happens? How do we know? I stream to not feel lonely. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what did I say yesterday? I said something the other day about something along the lines of what I just said. No, I said, why is it a lot of streamers don't tweet that often? There's a lot of streamers that I know who have came on here are the ones that don't so much. And they hardly tweet. And I'm like, I said, because I see the reasons for tweeting twofold. One, if you want to look at it purely as some sort of marketing sort of thing, it sort of keeps you out there, that kind of thing. But secondly, I personally can't help myself but to tweet. I've been doing it for fucking years. And when I used to have a blog and all the rest of it, I can't help come out with lots of shite. I can't help it. And I'm like, what are these streamers all about that don't really fucking say much? Is it all happening on TikTok? Is it all happening here? Or are they've got nothing really to say to people? What is it? I'm just that type. I'm like, I need to be fucking, I need to talk a lot of shit. They meeting up with like real life people. Is that what it is? Because they're kind of younger and they actually go to pubs and clubs and that type of thing. But I was talking a lot of shit. I was doing stuff when I was, I don't know. I would have been on Twitter all the fucking time before Twitter was popular. I just think, especially folk who are regarded as they want to make a go at Twitch, that type of streamer, No, just like somebody who's like, I stream, it'd be nice if I made a bit of money out of it, or people just generally came by. I stream because I want to, it's a bit of company, I'm playing a game, I may as well stream it. There's various reasons for wanting to stream the way I used to stream, like just, I'm coming around to talk a lot of shite. It's socialising, it's my version of socialising. But I mean these folk who are on there like that, who actually like want to make a go at it, and they would actually occasionally tweet about streaming and things like that and hoping this happens or that happens, but they only tweet like once every couple of fucking days. They have full-time jobs, but you don't come in for a full-time job and go, I'm all tweeted out. I'd be fucking tweeting like I've had a job 10 times a fucking day. 10 times an hour, I mean, sorry, not 10 times a day. And I see these people, they've not tweeted for like 2 days, 3 days. And it's not so much I'm sitting there going like that. You said you wanted to make a go at this whole fucking Twitch thing. Why not tweeting every fucking hour God sends? I'm actually thinking, why are you just not tweeting? Why are you just, what are you doing? What are you up to? Why are you not going like that? Fucking hot, isn't it? It's not that hot here, by the way. You know, why is Neighbour going like that? Why am I not seeing people going like that? You know, I'm in a shop just now. It smells like cum. Don't know if it's bleach. You know, something like that. You know, people go, oh! Who are you talking to? Do you actually know people in real life? I don't. I'm fucking itching to, you know, say something that shocks people, no in any kind of horrible fucking edgy sort of way, but you know, just something today with like cocks, balls, fannies, tits, spunk, shite, arseholes. The other day, yesterday, I was in the toilet, and this is the sort of thing I talk here about. I did a shite, and I was wiping my arse, and sometimes you could wipe your arse, say 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and it's over. But sometimes you basically feel like, did I start wiping when there was a big bit of shite stuck to my fucking arse? Because I feel like I'm just rubbing shite about. Infinite wiping. It's just like, and then I'm just like, right, fuck this. Took my clothes off and just jumped in the shower. And I thought, is there a term for that? Is there a term for when you know you fucked it up so much with the arse wiping that you just go, fuck this, and you're like, in I go. In. Like a kind of, you go, just, I wonder if it's cause, just sometimes it happens. Anyway, I was going to tweet about that and I just didn't get around it. I just thought, something, I don't know, could be fucked. I thought, why have I not seen more cunts tweet about that? Donny Delatino, Spendle thinks of subs and bits. From one capitalist to another. We live in a society, so I would think that people would go, what can I fucking do to fucking prioritise that, so I'm no worried fucking sick. I don't know. It must be an absolute. I would fucking hate to be in my 20s right now. I'd hate to be. It just seems to be zero fucking fucking prospects. Honestly, I never felt this way. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I never felt this way. But you got the feeling in your 20s, in my 20s anyway, which would have been mid 20s, so about 2000, about then 1989 or so, that it was like a bit hard to get a job. It was a bit hard to get a job. I sent out lots of CVs and got fuck all and all the rest until I got a placement, new deal course and all this sort of thing. But you would talk to older folk and they would say, and so they were like boomers. Some people call me a fucking boomer. I mean actual boomers. And they would say, back in their day, which was what, fucking 25 years before or something, just jobs fucking everywhere. You could walk out of one job and walk right into another that same day. Walk out of one job and walk into another the same day. And it seems to have went for that to my generation and then less again. I don't know if it's to do with like fucking automation and all these bits and pieces. The fact is, so much is fucking automated and all the rest of it. I mean, where's the fucking money? Where's the work? Where's the fucking work? Autobahn and Scott, Mr. Flowbot, Donny. Stuart thinks the subs and bits. What was that song where the guy did a weird thing with his neck during a duet with two guys, one younger one? Oh. What do you mean? You mean the Bob? You mean the Gene Pitney and Mark Almond? Something's got hold of my heart. That bit where he's on the tractor. He didn't do a thing. What you mean? When he's like on the tractor? Here's me 8 years ago. Look, this is me 8 years ago. This is 4 years before I actually had a professional goal at streaming, trying my hardest here to make it online.
Hiya, my name's Brian Limond, aka Limmy. You might know me for BBC Scotland's Limmy Show. It was a comedy sketch show that ran for a pilot, 3 series and a Christmas special. But that's come to an end now, and I'm looking for new ways to create comedy. And one of the ways is to create things on YouTube and become a professional YouTuber, like some other people have done successfully, and I want to see if I can be one of them. Obviously, there's no point in making anything up because nobody's going to look at it. So I would love it if you could hit subscribe and subscribe to my channel, please. And hopefully I'll have lots of videos. I'm 39 years of age and I feel that I've still got a lot to give and a lot of advice to give.
There you go. 39. My pupils are always my pupils are always relatively big, regardless of the situation. They're always double the size of the next person's. They've always been like that. GB thinks the sub. Craig is dead, long live the Craig. The Craig. Super Miles thinks the subs. Oh shit, I was looking that up for a reason. I was how much of this game are we fucking playing here? Like, Mark Almond, Gene Pitney. Right, now it's a certain one. It's not that. It's not that. I don't think it's that. It's this one. This is the one. I love this tractor part. It's very good. Please, nobody say the joke. Did you hear about the magic tractor that turned into a field? Touch me in my anus place. Asthma, that's a 10-minute time out there. Disciplinary measure there. Let's see if I can get her looking like she's in the tractor. No. Find a vantage point. Here we go.
What was that?
Wait. So everybody, we've got a death count of 3, I believe.
What the?
You gotta be shitting me, right? She's gonna say it. Is she? Behind you. Run, wait. Let's wait a wee while. Let's wait a while. Da, 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 let's wait a Oh! Because I'm a fellow werewolf. I've got to do my own version of that. I've got to do my own version. Something's got a hold of my heart. Maybe do a kind of 303. Ow, 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 ow.
It's been an interesting night, wouldn't you agree? The cycle continues, for some at least. I have to admit, you've disappointed me.
What?
Not as much as you could have done. We're bonded now, you and I. And
Oh, right, what?
The moon will come again, and the curse remains. This night is over. Don't worry. I'll never forget what you did here. But
What? Is that it?
Ever step foot in Hackett's Quarry again. If I see you poking your nose where it doesn't belong, I will never stop haunting you. Wherever you go, I'll be right behind
Wherever you go, whatever
on
you
your
do.
neck, always just out of sight. If you ever come back, I will haunt you until the day you die.
You're actually too close, and I can't actually focus on your face. When people get too close, I can't actually focus on them. I have to move away. I think people think, like, see if excuse me a second. Like, see if a waiter or somebody comes at me. I don't know if I'm pure long-sighted. I don't think I'm long-sighted that much. I mean, I can kind of, I had my phone at a usual place. My dad's long-sighted. But see if somebody sort of comes to me, I have to go like that. It'll appear like that. Like that. And it might look as if I think their breath's stinking. What's that? Brush your teeth. But it's just, I need to kind of go like that. Oh, aye, If they're too close, I'm like that. You get people who go, oh, hold on, what's this? It's the menu here. I've got some length of arms, by the way. Check it out, look. Did you know that the width, my arm span is longer than my height by quite a fair measure? Quite a fair measure. I can almost touch my knees without having to bend there, as I've said many times before. Pishfinger60 sub, join Twitch to watch you stream. It's still the only thing I do in here worth every bit. Thank you very fucking much. Mystery Chip 60 sub, do you have a favourite werewolf film that isn't an American Werewolf in London? No. 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 I didn't. No, The Howling. I didn't really like The Howling. There's certain Teen Wolf. I kind of like Teen Wolf. I did. I mean, when I was younger, when I was like a teenager, I fancied her in The Howling. That's about it. GB and Super Miles, Autobahn, Toddy, Demon Thinks the Subs. That was about it. Dog Soldiers, never seen it. Never seen it. No. Not even that transformation scene was fucking shite. I've seen The Howling, I've watched a lot of it. But fucking Howling. It's quite bad. Howling transfer. There's bits about it that I like. I'll watch it again, but it's fucking lovely howl sound. Here we go. Stay off the mills. New pension something. Makes keeping track of all your pensions even easier. Simply sign up today. Let me go for 20% off. Oh, Max infected. As Chris Hackett was left alive, Max remains infected with the werewolf curse. Emma Montebank, Emma killed by the werewolf Max at the treehouse. That's right. Ryan, killed by werewolf Chris, the camp leader he once looked up to. Oh well. Yeah, that'll be. What happened there? Laura and Travis reached a bloody end at each other's hands. Laura and Travis reached a bloody end at each other's hands. Alive, uninjured, Bob was able to fend off an attack from Chris. Well, he was injured. Did he get... Jed survived the attack at Hackett House. Laura shot Constance's face off in a struggle for the gun. It's not completely off, there's still some left. Werewolf Nick was shot dead by Laura when she mistook him for Chris. Kaylee, Chris Hackett's daughter, Kaylee was shot and killed by Laura, who mistook her for a werewolf Chris. These are the words that remain on the screen. Jacob wasn't fast enough on the tree walk. Chris is still infected. Now must face the consequences of his rampage. The words that stay on the screen when it goes to Dylan survived the night but must now live with the curse. Look! See, it's cutting and then still... Abigail made it to safety Chris Hackett's surveillance room. Kate survived, remains infected. Look, Caitlin texted it and then it... I mean, it's... Caleb... Right. You fucked it? No, I didn't. Well, aye, I fucked trying to kill them all. Still far too many alive, aye. The White Wolf alive. As the sun rises, the White Wolf slinks back at the safety of the woods, waiting for the full moon to come again. So what I wonder now is...
Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that, Anton?
Kind of a gross way to put it, no? Why make a pile?
I think it's metaphorical.
No?
At least, I hope it's metaphorical.
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together,
It's not
we
bona
explore the
fide, it's
possibilities
actually
of supernatural element in real
bona
life, everyday
fide.
occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are, real-life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of
It goes on for 5 minutes, does it?
Supernatural occurrences.
No.
Does this go on?
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you
Right,
just
listen.
ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's
Right.
responsible to ensure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
It goes through the
Okay,
evidence.
I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway,
Get the
there
fuck.
actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry.
Get the fuck.
There have been some developments, and I've sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears.
Right.
Under my hat.
Larry and Bob, Daydream Nation.
I was hoping you'd
Dave,
say
thanks
that.
for subs.
Oh,
Longest
God,
I've been
why?
part
Why
of
are you
anything. Can't wait
smiling?
for the
Stop
cult
it, I hate it.
to
Well, I
relocate
had braces.
and
I have
be
to
Cumbria.
make use of
Yes.
them sometimes.
You do have very...
Cumbria ends when 18.
Thank you. That's something that a lot of podcast listeners
I'm
might
taking you there, free Eckies for all.
So, it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So
Old Major thinks
today's
it's up.
episode is going to have
Any
a
words
bit
of
a
wisdom for
show
us
and
youths?
tell vibe
Fuck
to
all.
it.
Who do you know on the inside?
It was a
The inside
different
of
time
where?
when I was young.
What?
You know
Young
someone
girl.
on the
I'm still young.
inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic
In my
that
terms.
says, stop doing a podcast. No one's listening.
Not in your
Listen
terms.
to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a bizarre
Right,
situation.
credits are going
Someone
off. We're going to get a
reached out
whole
to us and
new...
sent us a package.
Did you didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast
Right.
that if you could see true evidence, you will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say
Right.
that, yes.
I mean, I know you
Knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information and we need to decide whether it's bizarre
So this is the evidence
bona fide.
that I got during the game.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person.
The game
who
costs
listens to this show.
£79.99,
If you are the one who
which I
sent
think is a
us
bargain
whatever
considering
it is,
the
congrats, you
acting.
got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really, there's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have like a key?
No, it costs
Slice it?
actually
Why don't
it
you
actually
fill
costs
my key?
55
Just use
quid,
your
and that's no
fingers.
joke.
Just give me your fucking key, man.
Claim the VAT back, Lim, thank you.
No,
Thanks.
get your own key.
Not like you locked
It costs
the door.
55, but I got it
Of course
off
I locked
someone
my
else
door.
What are you?
for
what are you
35.
hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No, ghosts couldn't open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay, you need to be more concerned with murderers.
So, remember those missing hikers?
Yeah.
What if I
Yeah.
showed you leaked photos from one of their cameras? Photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry, supposedly where
so
the
there it is
camera
there.
was found.
I would think that maybe they went there and they dropped their camera.
Okay, Anton, let me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
Tripping over a root, being jostled, in uneven
So-
row of cobblestones.
What about being murdered? If you drop
Right, so
your
this would
phone,
be like
you go
evidence
missing.
and shit like
Where
that,
are
and these
you at?
credits are going to go up for about a million
People get lost in the
years,
woods all
right?
the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
So let's say
Not all.
I went right.
I'm
I
about
want to
to
get. I
fulfill
want.
some
I want everybody to
assignment.
survive.
My
Skip.
sources also tell me
Right. Settings. Quit to main menu. Back. But if I quit to main menu, have I finished the game?
that their
I mean, look. I
backpacks
can
were
come back to
found
that.
at the summer camp.
Really? Then okay. Well then, shouldn't this be public knowledge? Why aren't the Hackett's prime?
Quit to main menu. You will get
Exactly
new
my
mode.
point. Maybe they
You already
would be
could
if
get a
anyone
new-
knew where they were. Is it all
Is this
just
finished?
a
Look. Right, let's say go quick to main menu, right? Yes, yes. Right, there you go. Death Rewind, there you go. You've unlocked the Death Rewind feature. This feature allows you 3 opportunities within a single playthrough of the Quarry to reverse a playable character's death and try again to save them. Use your 3 lives wisely. Enable the Death Rewind feature now. Aye. Right. Right. So, see if... We're not going to do the whole fucking thing again. You can say, would you please, Jesus, know what? I'm not playing the whole thing again. I'm not doing it. What I want to know is, if I wanted to play it, but I wanted everybody to survive, would I have to play the entire game in the speed that I played it? When they fucking skipping, no kinda, you've seen this bit, so you have to do the whole bastarding thing. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. Just watch different endings on YouTube. I can't be fucked doing that, seriously. Chapter select. Right. So could I... So what does that mean, do you think? I mean, obviously... What does that mean? Like, if I go to, like, chapter 3, right, where I imagine I wanted somebody to die and they didn't, and I get them killed, does that then change the timeline from that point on? Or what? What does it mean? You could watch the endings on YouTube. No. Or does it isolate it in some way, or... I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, what choices have been made if you start at chapter 3? Try the last chapter again. Give me a second. Let me just have... What is movie mode in? Hold on. Movie mode. Right, fuck all. What's movie mode? Movie mode, everyone lives, everyone dies. Oh. Everyone lives, you kind of see it, but it's just behind me. Everyone dies. Director's chair. Define your own path. What's this in? What is this? Right, so I can decide. Let's say I just did it like that and I didn't do anything, right? I go start the movie. So I would just sort of like sit here and watch this whole thing play out. Right, wait. So see if I did that. What does it do for things like walking about? What does it do? You don't. It skips them, but you must see people walking to a certain bit. They are really confident to put this in. You may as well be. If you're gonna, you care. You think it's going to work. You think it's going to work. Oh, fuck that. Fuck. So because I went to movie mode, can I then go to chapter select and then movie mode? No, I think I have to get to that. Right, so if I go to movie mode, everyone dies. It's the... Oh, you'd watch the whole thing. Where everybody dies. just like watching. It's just like watching YouTube, somebody's playthrough, but everybody fucking dies. There's not. It's done, isn't it? It's over. It's over. Isn't it? Oh, truth or dare? No. It's over, isn't it? It's over. Hold on. What's this? Can I see one bit? Can I just see one bit? One last thing. You know the bit where I did not shoot?
Nice. Hopefully they realize the campus closed and
right, so you know the bit where I didn't shoot? This time I'll head straight to where I have to go and then shoot and just see what happens. Right?
The rain's been off and on all night. These fuckers know you're in here.
Right, that's it.
Back first chance they get. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. I need to get to a vantage point.
Vantage point's upstairs. Let's go. Slippery slope. Up you go. Up you go. And it's there here, isn't it? Yeah. We go here. We get the option.
This guy been here.
Prepare for attack. She is infected. Is she? Here, wait a minute! She's not infected, so does this sort of like isolate it? Does this isolate? This is before the attack. No, I've already been attacked. Remember, I got. She is bitten. She. See, by this point, when I paused it at this point, she got infected after the next cutscene. You're talking shite. After the next one, Dafty. You're talking shite. I paused it before this point. Chat's absolutely full of shite. Her eyes were fucking yellow. Her skin was all, covered in the kind of veiny thing.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
Right, so you think of this bit, you think this bit here. Chat is wrong, we'll see.
Come on, Abby. Keep it together. Not long till morning.
What was that?
Wait. Baldy has lost it. Oh, look! Well done, chat. I knew. Just a wee test to test your confidence there. You were right the whole time. You were right the whole time. Well done. To the people who said the chat's full of shite, you owe the chat a bit of an apology. You should not be above apologising for your mistakes. Mac Joran, Baldy, who you? Jimbo, thanks for the sub. Robbo, thanks for the sub. Plenty to come. There you go, look. Sorry, chat, says Just Pete, thanks. Fuck, chat, says Lemon. People got different ways of dealing with shame. Here we go. Here we go. This is it now. I mean, it's all fucked now anyway. Is it? I mean, something... Is this Chris, I wonder? You gotta be shitting me, right? Wait! Right one. Right one. Right with two eyes. Right with two eyes, one. Get to. I didn't fucking miss. I did not miss. I didn't miss. I didn't miss. Check the VOD. Did I miss? Too high? I was trying to get a fucking... Give a second. Give a second. Is that a fake choice? Is this a fake choice? You gotta be kidding me. No. New game? No. Aye, but don't save edit. Don't save edit. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Doesn't matter. Continue. Single player. There you go, everybody. See, it's alright. It's alright. Why is there no a chapter selecting this? What have I fucked up here? Chosen fuck all. Can I know that you can only rewind when the person fucking dies? This is bollocks. Maybe you hit it. No, didn't he? No, didn't he? Right, so it's like a shite.
It's been an interesting night, wouldn't you agree?
Right, so... how can I know... Right, because of no... Right, so it's only once I fucking complete the game, or once I complete the game, then, only then, I can select a chapter. What? I didn't mean that. Get to fuck. That's it, it's over. It's over! That's it, believe. Believe. Shall we have a look at some endings on YouTube? Or are you like... don't want to see. Let me look at Everybody Survives ending, right? Is that all right? Or Everybody Dies ending. No spoilers. Maybe no. I'm not going to do it so that you can look it up yourself. I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll as if you're going to fucking play it after I've done that. Watch endings. Watch some endings. Yes, no. You can decide. Most people are saying yes, we'll end it there. Read my sub. Big Steve, thanks a sub. It's been an interesting night, wouldn't you agree? No. No, wouldn't it? Thank you very much. Robbo, thanks for the sub. Thanks again. Who was the person who said read my... Steve or Stevenson? Steve, where is it? Where's your sub message? Missed my sub, big man. 1 o'clock, Steve. Black Irish, thanks for the sub. Oh, Steve. Oh, fuck. Conestatu, thanks to sub. You're howling. Please wish happy birthday to my supermodel actress girlfriend Courtney. She's watching from Miami. I love you. Big shout out to your supermodel and actress girlfriend Courtney all the way there in Miami right now. You're so lucky to have somebody so special in your life. Synth Girl, thanks to sub. Thanks for sharing yourself with us so much. You're welcome. Many more arse-wiping stories to come. Right, here we go then. Fuck, what's it called again? What's it called again? What's that game called? The Quarry. Quarry. All bad. Everyone dies. Worst ending? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. 20 minutes. Fuck that. Let's see.
Alright.
Right, how do we get...
Here goes nothing.
It's very dark, isn't it? Very dark. Right.
No.
Right.
Caitlin!
Dylan! Get the damn werewolf off the damn car!
What happens here? Is this where I decide to either drop the motor or swing it? Right, go. No, it was the horn, wasn't it? Right. Now he's come to you. That's the arm. Really fucking see it. Kind of heat. See heat taking off. I can't even tell.
It's not
Anyway, go
late,
to the
I can
end.
still bite you.
Sorry to disappoint.
Go here. Right, so this is her not infected. Right. Grabs her. Can I fucking see? Too dark.
Night, wouldn't you agree? The cycle continues, for some at least.
Right.
I have to admit, you've disappointed me, but not as much as you could have done. We're bonded now, you and I. And though...
Right. And everyone lives. Perfect ending. Oh, you think? You think?
What the hell happened back here? Whoa.
Epilogue.
Let's fucking do this.
Right, go what? You're going to blow something up? Take vial. Right. I've got an epilogue, everybody.
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she
Epilogue
was
on it.
something
Fuck
else.
me, man. Who?
The old woman, she was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
Right? And who's that?
That's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
See that person? Is that person you're talking about? She died 1 year ago this very minute.
Think.
Just go on, man. Died in a fire.
Some say she never left. Caged by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
Just wanted to help him.
Just go on, mate.
Negative.
There's nothing. There's nothing here.
I tried to help you. I tried to...
Oh, fuck off. That's... Go on, just go. Go. So now it is time for my review of the game. I want to be playing a game like that again for quite a while. Like Until Dawn. It's just... it didn't supply a lot. There wasn't even enough even to take the piss out of. Really. I don't think it's a terrible game or anything like that. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like people talking and I suppose it's all right. Okay, it's not my cup of tea. A lot of walking about, sort of collecting things. Certain choices didn't matter. But I just sort of went on a wee bit, but it's not my cup of tea. I prefer... See, in terms of story games, I'd prefer something like Life is Strange. I would prefer Life is Strange even if I wasn't taking the piss out of it. You just feel there's kind of more to see and there's more stuff sort of happening. You know, decisions sort of matter and a wee bit more. What's the general opinion on it out there? What's the general sort of opinion? Big as is the daddy, the Mac Shack. Thanks for subs. Everyone loves it out there. Right. Do they? Check Steam reviews. So, the Quarry Steam. Let's see. Can you see reviews on this? Right, now I don't care about thumbs up. Not bad, but definitely wait for a sale. This is a thumbs up. The game is alright, but it definitely isn't worth $60. Posting this review to help others improve their experience. The game's stuttering, right, this is tech stuff. Oh wow, is that Brenda Sulphur sitcom The Sweet Life? And right, here we go. This is what we're all about. This is what we're all about. That there. That's what we're all about. I did enjoy parts of the game, but ultimately the Quarry fails to be a good choose your own adventure game and fails to tell a compelling story. As a choose your own adventure game, it really isn't worth it. 90% of the decisions you make, that's very accurate, are worthless and do not change anything. Well fucking said. Even if it gives the illusion that your choice here will matter, your choices don't really matter until chapter 6 out of 10, and some of the choices that do matter are in shallow decisions. Ultimately, the biggest problem is that the choices don't actually change the story on an extremely... Well, we did see that. We did see that at the end. Ultimately, the biggest problem is that the choices don't actually... On an extremely rare occasion, a choice may affect whether a person lives or dies. But, oh, for fuck... Whoa! Fucking hell, man. Whew. I just clicked to fucking view more. Didn't fuck me. No reading all that. I won't read all that, but it says you always go to the cabin, you always decide to have a bonfire rather than stay inside. You will always lose the rotor arm. The car will never be fixed. The radio signal will always be a waste of time. So this person's played that again and again. I've watched things. Also, I want to note that a lot of the dialogue is bizarre on top of being cringe and does not really line up logically. a lot of the lines don't really feel well acted either. Ultimately, Supermassive has refused to fix the flaws in their previous games and seem content to put out the same stuff. The game fails to be a good choose your adventure or tell a fulfilling story. This may be fun enough game as a popcorn flick on sale, but it definitely is not worth full price. Was this review helpful? Yes, it fucking was. Oops, got to be logged in. Get in. Fucking get in. Everybody's raging, man. Ignore the good ones. Ignore the good reviews. What's that? That's our hero. Definitely not worth the price. Third party launcher. Too buggy. I've never seen motion blur this dreadful and there's no option to turn it off. Is that true? Yes. I'm not very far into the game quite yet, but I can tell you I 100% regret pre-ordering it. They pre-ordered it and everything. Considering returning it, to be honest. Excellent. Let's see what else they fucking hated about their pre-order. Oof. Fucking raging. They're raging. Instead, after a long time skip, you're essentially thrust into a world where all of the relationships are already predetermined before you even get a chance to play. They've already decided who likes who befriends who, etc. Excellent. But when setting the price point of a game, also known as the price, and invest in resources, you need to also keep in mind that the actual gameplay of the game has to still justify the price tag. Excellent! Look, if you must purchase the game, definitely do not buy the deluxe version. This is an error on my part. But the 80s outfit, the thing that makes the deluxe version even sort of worth buying, won't be arriving until July the 8th, 2022. Oof. And the horror filters are nothing special. Just some grain added on top of everything that makes things black and white. Definitely worth the extra $10. Extra $10 they paid to get an 80s outfit for maybe one of the characters. Grain. Which normally you switch fucking off because it just sort of fucks with the like the streaming things like that. And just fucking price for grain, it must be some special grain. And it makes things black and white. Fucking excellent. Give us a wee second. The Quarry. Dandler, thanks for the 200 bits. Have you played Resident Evil 8? I've no. I played about 7, I think. And the remakes of 1 and 2. Or was it 2 and 3? Pigeon Boss, thanks to the sub. If a person cashes in 10,000 limit points to un-VIP everyone, do they also become a VIP the day? Somebody's already done it. Toilets, I think, did it.
Okay. This year... Hey guys, what I'm about to say to you may come as a little bit of a shock. So much of a shock that you may want to sit down. In fact, I think I'll sit down myself. I already am. Okay. This year, on my next birthday, I will turn 40. Ouch. How did that happen? And like any guy at this halfway point of life, I'm having myself a little old midlife crisis because I'm thinking of getting a tattoo. I just hear you all right now shouting, why? You're just like my mom. But I do want a tattoo. Why? Well, why do they have cave paintings? Why are there artifacts from Egyptian times or Mayans, Incas, etc.? They made those things to say, here's who we are. Here's who we are. Here's who represents what we're all about. And I just want to do the same. When I look back and say, here's what I was at the time. One of my friends says, do you really want to tattoo an old folks home when you're 90? I said, yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is I don't want to have the same tattoo as the guy sitting next to me, you know, Celtic band or words in Japanese or whatever. I want something unique to me, something that represents just me. Only I can have. I thought really hard about like maybe my favourite memory, something that's really important to me before I was 40. I looked at my skin. I looked here on my arm and thought, what do I want here that represents me? And then I realised I already have it. I already have a tattoo that reminds me of my best memories, fondest memories, favourite people that I've met in my life. It's my skin. Do I really need a tattoo to remind me of all the good times? When I can just look at my arm right here and think back to the girl who touched my arm at the full moon party, Copenhagen, 2006 in Thailand.
Sorry, spoke out a bit.
Tattoo to remind me of all the good times. When I can just look at my arm right here and think back to the girl who touched my arm at the full moon party, Copenhagen, 2006 in Thailand, and ask me my name. I won't tell you what happened next. We had some great times. I want.
Oh, a wee fart sound. A wee fart sound just help. It really, really helps, doesn't it? A wee fart sound, just chuck that in. For no fucking reason. Just get that chucked in for no reason. PDNT thinks the sub. Got to get a tattoo of my 42-month sub badge for my birthday. Oh, fucking, it's a cracker. And it'll be easy for a tattooist today. Runky or Runsey, thanks for the sub. Caught your rendition of Stan on YouTube the other day. Was absolutely pissing myself. Oh, glad you like it. I enjoyed doing that. I was going to play it, but I'm no going to. Why was I on YouTube? Why was I here? The Quarry Deluxe. Is it worth it? Yeah. Let's see. 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 11 minutes. There you go, look.
Today I'm be going over the standard versus deluxe version of Quarry, letting you know everything that's included and letting you know if it's worth it.
Right, is it?
Start off with the deluxe version, you get instant access to the 80s outfits for the characters. Now, Supermassive Games has confirmed that content, the characters...
There's nothing here, mate.
Will actually be...
It's not fucking here. 2 months ago, 1 month ago. So there's no way to see it. Where's the grain? Is this it?
Hey guys, how are you doing? It's the boy Dave. And
pretty good.
For the
right, here we go.
So this is Brenda's.
Right, so you would get that. Get that. It's not fucking 80s. That's fucking 50s. It's fucking 50s. It's fucking like Happy Days. What was she wearing? I thought she was actually already wearing something like that. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, there's more outfits. Oh, you got to be fucking right. You got to really. People are rating it. I see the amount of people who are into fucking 80s. It puts me off the 80s. 80s was my favourite sort of decade. Looking back, that's when I was in primary school in the 80s. And then I went to secondary school in the 80s. I became a teenager in the 80s. And all the music I was into and grew up with and all that was the 80s. And all the Stranger Things sort of stuff fucking puts me off it. Puts me fucking off it. Like, get the fuck away from my decade. Get away. I was here first. Daz, thanks for the sub. I accidentally unfollowed in my sleep watching you in the iPad. Fuck. Oh, belly, like a belly band. Don't know why. I'd been following since 2014. It happens. Remember that who was the mod who did the belly band? The great belly bands of 2000. Battered Bison. In case you don't know, like now I'm a wee bit more careful about who I make a mod. But back then, like a couple of years ago or 3 years ago, I just thought, there's a name I recognise. Do you want to be a mod? Right, fuck it. Do you want to be and that's how a lot of these people are already mods, but then I would unmod them. Just as time went on, just like various things would happen, or they wouldn't be modding or something. There'd be some fucking scandal or something. But I just go, I recognise you, fuck it, you're a mod. I recognise you, fuck it, you want to be a mod, mod. One was called Battered Bison. And I think they were generally alright, but then I think I don't know when I made them a mod, maybe the week before, I can't remember. But just one night I was streaming, I think it was during the night, and they just started fucking banning every cunt. Ban, thingy has been banned. Ban, thingy has been banned. Ban, thingy has been banned. Thingy has been banned. Thingy has been banned. I thought I've got a fucking rogue mod. I was like, hold on. Sorry, folks. Hold on. And then I fucking unmodded and then banned, I think. I might have banned Battered Bison because I thought it's just a mod who's went like that. I fucking hate it here. I hate you and all, you cunt. When you made me a mod, fucking yes, haha, ban. And then what happened was after I banned them, I think I got sent a message via somebody saying, gonna unban them, they can explain. It was something like that. And they said, oh, I'm so fucking sorry. I fell asleep. And it's basically my fucking, I was accidentally touching the fucking screen. It was my belly. My belly was lying on it. They said it was basically the belly that had done the banning. A belly ban. A belly ban. A belly ban. Bandy ban. Come on. Where is it? What's this? Fucking DJ intro. Here we go. No. That's not the fucking, no. There's a bit that goes, I've been watching you, and then belly ban. And I went, all right. And I was like, right. And I unbanned them and all the rest of it, but I just thought, a bit stalkerish, fucking wait to hear the rest of it. Ajomo and GMAC thinks the subs, Bino thinks the sub, Remod Cherry Lad, that fucking bastard. The belly band fiasco was a high point for the stream, all downhill from there. No, it went up a wee bit more. There was some other things. Be careful out there, I hear the snakes are making a comeback. They've only fucking, I see the snakes. I see the snakes. I fucking hear them. I hear the snakes in this community better than I hear the snakes in Stranded Deep. Lulu, I'm playing fucking Green Hill. Harambe Sunder thinks the sub. I'm going to get Green Hill. I know it's hard. Remember you played it and you said it's like very fucking difficult. Next game, I think, everybody, I think the Mora, Green Hill. Also, what happened next was, so this mod, kind of recent mod, a few years ago, started banning every cunt, and then he said, oh, and I banned him, And I think he messaged somebody and then they said they're going to unban it, unbanned. I said, right, what the fuck was that then? Bartlett Bison was his name. And he said it was my belly that did it. I fell asleep, my belly did it. I went, all right, and that was that. And then I said after it, sorry, wait a minute. Couple of things. I'm just recapping very, very quickly. I sometimes recap for myself. See if I wanted to ban somebody, one person, you've got to click on, this is on the mobile, you've got to tap on their name, nowhere else. Tap on their name, and then you've got to go, there's a wee drop down where it could be timeout. I can't remember. I think, there's no point in me looking at the phone now, the interface might have changed, but you kind of just click on, tap on it with your phone, and then ban is the only option. It's like ban, timeout. I think you got block and mute. You know, there are other options. For you to tap on the person's name and then tap on ban is one thing. To do it with a second person right away, the exact same sort of thing, and then another person, the exact same, the name and then that, the name and then that. You could say maybe ban is the first option that pops up right next to the person's name. So if you do happen to go into a person's name and you tap on it right again in the same place, it's a ban. Could be that. But a belly, your belly's all flat. You're no sort of, you're not got a wee pointy fucking belly unless you got a mole there or something, like a wee thing sticking out. It was weird. And I said to him, the other thing was, I said, funny that you were banning and banning and banning and banning and banning, and it was only when I banned you that you immediately woke up from this sleep that you say you were in and messaged somebody to get unbanned or however it was they did it. Do you have a mole on your belly? I do. I've got a on the right, a wee bit down and to the right. I've had a kind of mole there that kind of sticks out like a what? Oh, I should have asked them. No, they say they had a mole, but I've got one, and I thought maybe that's what it was, but they didn't claim that. If they claimed that, then I would have said, I'm going to have to see that. I said, funny that you suddenly woke up and wanted to get in touch to explain things once you got banned. Like, why did you keep on sleeping for like another 20 minutes and then get in touch? How come it was right after you got fucking banned for it? It's not like banning wakes you up. It's not like me banning you woke you up. Funny that. Unless, no. It was the waking up, the movement that then caused me to, touch the phone with my belly. If I was just lying there sleeping like that, out for the count, there's no why have I suddenly started hitting the phone if I'm not moving. It was the process of going, wake up. That did it, and then I went, oh, you bastard, oh, what's this? They could have said that. I'm supplying them with the fucking story. I'm supplying them with the get out. It's 3 years ago. But at the end of the day, I just went like, fuck it. I just went along with it, whether they're talking shit or no. And then there was the other big mod drama. And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget this act of passive aggressiveness. Passive aggression. Pieces Cheaper, Narpo, Gatekeeper, Jepson. Thanks for the subs. Thank you very much. James Director, thank you very much for the sub. Good nurse, by the way. A surprising nurse that last month. But I'm a rank 2, iridescent 2 now. One day I was on and I was about to play a game. I was streaming. I was about to play a game. But it was a kind of no very popular game or something like that. And I wanted the chat, what was it? The title the category to stay on just chatting for just a wee moment while, you know, I had the game in the background or something, because I don't want to just immediately just have this game that nobody's going to search for. I was just thinking about, this is about 3 years ago, I was thinking about terms of people might look for people and we're just chatting, you know, something like that. So I thought, keep it in just chatting. But one of the mods at the time, Nilesy at the time, changed it to either I was playing, it was something like I was like maybe playing Overwatch, and he changed it to just chatting, or while I was sort of just chatting but I was still playing a game. I was unhappy with the swap. Like I had Overwatch in the background and he heard it in just chatting, or I was just chatting and he put it, you know, it was something that I was like, what are you doing? Nelson Yogscast, he was sometimes comes on, used to come on a lot, and he was a mod and everything. And I said, who changed that? If I remember correctly, I was like, who changed that? Nelson said, I did. Because you're not playing a game right now, you're just chatting, and you kind of have it on like the game when you're not playing it. You kind of have just chatting on when you're actually playing a game. It's the wrong category and you could get into trouble for it or something like that. I said, I've got that on for I did not ask for that. I wanted that left on Overwatch or left on just chatting, whatever it was, right? I want that for I'll take the fucking chance. I want mods to only do what I ask. You know, I came out with all that jokey sort of anger stuff. Just a joke. It's a joke. It's a laugh. And that was that. And then, I don't know, a few days later, I think, I said I was going to come on one night. I think it was on during the daytime. And I said, I'll be on at 9 or 10. I'll be on at 10, everybody. Something like that. I'll be on at 10 tonight. And then I ended up falling asleep. Before I got to stream, so I slept all the way fucking through it. So come 10, everybody was on the stream waiting for me to be there, and I wasn't there. And one of my mods, Cherry Lad, changed it. Changed the title of the stream, not the category, but the title to Not Here Right Now. What was it again? Not here right now, sleeping. Thanks for all the money. Is that what it was? I'm in bed. Thanks for the money. Changed the fucking title of my stream to that. Yeah, I wasn't streaming, but it says thanks for the money. That's like 3 years ago. That could have scuppered my career right at the start. Just looked like I was taking an absolute fucking piss. If I not actually got that, if I not actually got me complaining about that. Limmy, Titlegate, Cherry Lad. Oh dear, what's all this? No, I was doing an IRL stream and I was asking about it. It was when I did the dabs, alright. Or the dabbing. And I was like, what? And then I was asking about it. I think it was doing an IRL stream at the time, and I did the dabs and in the park. And I was asking people, and I was like, who did it? Nobody was wanting to say. Maybe somebody grasped. I said, why didn't the other mods fucking change it back? Like Cherry Lad did that for a joke and then fucked off. I was like, why didn't the other mods change it later on? And then Nilesy was there, I think, in the chat when I was talking. I says, Nilesy, why did you not change it back? I mean, you saw that I obviously wouldn't have wanted that. Why did you not change it, you as a mod? And he said something along the lines of, well, you said I wasn't to change anything unless I had your permission. You know, he didn't say that on stream. You know, that wasn't his facial expression the way he spoke. I said, that's the most passive aggressive move I've ever seen. You couldn't get more passive-aggressive. Passive-aggressive. I'm going to do something bad towards you, in a sense, by doing nothing. I mean, you did say I wasn't allowed to change anything unless you said so. Wasn't that what you said to me the other day when you gave me into trouble? I just didn't want to upset you again. Did I do something wrong? You did respect him off for it. It was a cracker. It was it's something I would do. It's something I would do because of that. Massive respect. Massive respect. Fantastic stuff. Ultimately, though, he was unmodded. Oh shit, no red suggestions. Right, okie dokie. Hold on. Shit, right, hold on. I'm just going to search for art. Anybody doing any art? I've got another wee search for makers and crafting. I've got another search for just chatting. And I've got another search for marbles. I should have a search for music. Right, let's see who's doing what. Who's doing what? Who's doing what? I've seen you. There's the person who's knitting, the person who was crocheting. Can I just say, by the way, I think the last raid or the raid before, I saw some people almost right away saying, gotta say it was something like, gotta say that she's turned the winds against us, or gotta do a blam, or it was something like that, or it was a wee private joke. Don't do that, I mean, you Ganty, horrible people, you were one of them. Don't do that, because it's not like you're being nasty. It's just the person's not going to know what the fuck you're talking about. And, you know, you're sort of putting them on the spot and they're like, oh, right, I suppose I'm getting a raid, so I've got to do this. They're a fucking blam and all the rest of it. I'm not saying, I hope I'm not being a pure grumpy bastard, but I'd prefer if you make it about them. I know you absolutely love me and would die for me on command. But, right, hold on. Who's playing marbles? Anybody? Marbles. Let's see. No. Scenic, thanks for the sub. I need to fucking go really fucking quick. I see the day I can't fuck about today. I cannot fuck about. I really need to fucking head. Scenic, thanks for the sub. Steve Walsh impression. This is dedicated to you. G-Led, thanks for the subs. Thank you very much. This is dedicated. Oh, got people. Right, hold on. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Got somebody in. Hopefully we can raid, and it's the one of these folk that have got to kind of switched off for like safety reasons. Drysdale, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. Because the reason is I'd go on a big goodbye, then click start raid, and then I can, and I'm like, yeah, cunt. Oh, yeah, cunt. Everybody, see tomorrow. Let's get into fucking Green Hell. If no Green Hell, it'll be something else. But I feel like a survival game. I feel like trying to survive with water and food and diseases and getting attacked and all sorts. I just feel like that whole thing. Everybody, thank you very much for the subs, the resubs, the bits, the tips, and mods. Thank you very much for the modding. I'll be back on tomorrow with Green Hell. We're raiding somebody. There was no raiding before. Who? Is there a fucking crossword? Not crossword, a jigsaw. Thanks for watching. Best behaviour as always, as you always do. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.